So like literally what I just said, I think like them moments and with online, like me and you both know, like we're from like like I presume we banged out the games before, like and that the second you show something's got to you, people will pile on it.
Yeah, you done.
So just say if
You
you're gonna say something, you got to say it with
done.
conviction. You got to stand by it, and the trolls they love getting at you. So you know, speak on that moment. Like if you're gonna say something, just like own it, and anything is a good opportunity. Don't realize anything affects you.
Yeah.
So like I see you like you do quite like you do the roast battles and stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
How'd you find them?
I have a bit of a weird relationship with the roasts. It's a bit strange because like I think they're a good writing exercise, but I do think it's a lot of work for a very small amount of payoff. So the only payoff for them roast is one gig and then maybe some clips out of it that do all right and do well. Don't get me wrong, like the hot water clips are fucking. It's sick just to get like that as a collaboration. Like that's just really cool because obviously being in the north, that's sort of like that's the mecca.
Yeah, but it's your mecca, in it? Like
It's the best club I have ever been to. It is incredible. It's like it's designed to within an inch of its life. And
on different nights, like is it highly variable, or do they kill it on every single night?
no, they yeah. If it's a hot water, there's a difference in there. There's the people who bring the show to hot water, and then there's the hot water shows. If it's a hot water show, it's game over.
Yeah.
Like no one's getting near it.
Yeah. Well, I know like so many people like it's almost like they start with the up north. What I sort of noticed, they start with the frog and bucket picture as their profile picture, and then they'll change to the hot water one. Like we always have it down here. They'll do the up the creek as their background picture. And then when they've done comedy store, they'll
Or
do that.
backyard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh backyard, backyard. Oh, I might go backyard up the creek then. That because up the creek's harder to get onto, but they do the gong show. So
All right, yeah,
people just rock up and they'll suck dick for 2 minutes, but they'll get their picture.
yeah. They spend loads of times just like
Yeah.
I'm enough out of the frame now. It's that
And
bullshit.
the
Yeah,
cameras aren't even dimmed yet. They get there half hour early
yeah.
just to do it.
Oh, I've actually seen people go to hot water. I pissed myself. So there was an act. Been going about the same amount of time as me. So she had no reason to do it. Like while they were on a break, jumped on stage to retake the photos. And I was like, you do know they take the photos for you. And also, you get the video. Like, it's fine.
Do they only get the video if they're like good though?
No. So hot water's sick, man. Like, so one of the things they do, there's a link tree that you can go on and you can see the gig availability. Well, you can see the gig availability,
Yeah.
but super relevant for someone like me. I ain't getting them gigs. So you
Mm.
can see like the videos. You can request the video footage and they send it you. Doesn't matter what show you were on, just request it, they'll ping it over, and you can click on each show and you can go through all the photos and you can download whichever one you want. It's brilliant.
That's
Sick.
proper sound. I like things like that.
Yeah, they don't charge
It
a
makes a
fiver a video
difference.
like other clubs.
Huh?
They don't charge a fiver a video like some other clubs.
Oh no, I know down south. Well, I'm not good. Oh, I'll fucking say it. It's up the creek. They charge 15.
You know, was that London inflation?
Yeah, yeah, all the extra time. It's fucking.
Fuck me.
Oh, I love a north versus south comparison, man. It's
Oh
like,
no, it's dead easy. The North East, as soon as you get just below the Watford Gap, comedy's wank, and then up from that, sound in it.
okay, I'll change that. I'll give a rule of thumb on that. Essex, Essex is good.
Got just a little circle.
Yeah, we got
Do
we
you know
got a
what
little
it is?
radar bit.
It's
Like it's still free thinking there. It's still, do you know what I mean? You can go up, you can do anything,
well,
and
there's some. What's a shame is there's some fucking sick comics down there. Like one of my mates, I don't know if you know Tasha Klusker.
rings a bell.
Yeah, she does like she hosts like the boat show and all stuff like that. She's fucking killing it. She's great and she's a killer.
Tasha, where does she host?
You know the boat show?
Bong.
Boat.
Bolt show? No, I don't.
Oh,
No.
it's the boat that's on the River Thames.
Oh, boat show. If I said Bolt, like fucking
Oh,
Uber something.
boat,
Fucking
not
sorry,
boat.
language, bro.
Not
Bolt. I
got
was like,
a,
fuck
it's
me.
not,
They've diverse cab driver comedy.
it's not got a
The Poke
fucking
Show, yeah,
W in
brother,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
So Tash does all them. She's fucking kills it, and like there's loads of acts down there. But it's this. It's the fucking. I find it mad. So I'm down there in a few months, and I just happen to be down there. So I've messaged a few places like backyard and what have you, just to sort of jump on while I'm there. And then a couple of places messaged me back and were like, oh, messaged me and were like, oh, I believe you're looking for slots. We've got this, but they are bringers. And I just messaged them back and was like, fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm not
But
going to bring somebody. I'm there visiting for work and just like, what am I going to do? Just grab some people from the office and go, oh, you're going to have to come with me.
mm,
Fuck off.
it's
Fill the room
mad, isn't it?
yourself.
It's mad. The thing is, though, I every time I speak to a London comic, I always mention bringer spots, and half of them, half of them are like, they know as challenge. About 70% of them, like 70% of them are like, you know what, it's a fucking joke. But I don't know if you've seen any of the episodes. The one I had with Reese, I am the biggest fucking advocate against them. I
Mm.
hate them. It's a joke. It's lazy promoters. It's but people want to perform in front of a room of other people. No, that's your cop out sales mechanism because you can't host a proper night. How can you say the biggest, most populated city in the country can't get people?
Yeah. Well,
Standard, you're bringing
well,
on.
the problem is it's oversaturated and the promoters aren't working together.
Mm,
And it's laziness to a degree, but it's also this thing of I like to think comedy should be like the most accessible art. And I fucking hate calling it an art, but it should be the most accessible one because it is literally one that requires no real training, no real background. You can just rock up and fucking do it. You're gonna be shit, and that's fine. And everyone tells you you're gonna be shit, and that's what's great about it.
yeah,
Everyone just admits. Like if you're a singer, you can't rock up and someone goes, "You keep fucking nailing these open mics, lads. You're gonna improve."
yeah.
It's just not how it works, and there's no blueprint for comedy. But what I fucking hate is the people who try and write a blueprint.
Mm. I
And it's
mean,
like,
there are good books like I've had Adam Bloom on Finding Your Comic Genius. There are good books that can help you learn
yeah, but what I
certain
mean is
skills.
there's no set way of attacking it. So like some people go to open mics for years and just kill. Some people put their own shows on. Some people will like especially in the north, what one thing that's fucking brilliant is the amount of people who just go, fuck it, I'm just gonna put my own show on.
Yeah, I love that.
I absolutely look like there's loads of my mates at the moment. There's a guy called Louis Morrison who is a really, really good friend, and like I do loads of gigs for him and stuff. And he's got one called Banter and Bass, and he just sort of said, "I can't be asked like keep slugging all the time.
Mm.
I'm just gonna start nights." And he's fucking killing. He's got about 30 venues now.
Oh,
He's really killing it. He's doing good, and there's loads of sort of Louis examples, and like you mentioned before, Reese,
yeah,
me and Reese.
Reese is a top lad. He's a hard grafter. He's
Mm.
got a good mate. He's got a good head on him.
Yeah,
And I was we spoke about this like 10 seconds before we press record. He's a sound bloke, and being likable is part of the game as well. Don't
yeah.
be a
Just
prick.
that's the only rule. Turn up, be professional, don't be a cunt. Outside of that, and there's loads of cunts, but
Oh, yeah, 100.
they'll
No,
just get
I
weeded
change it. I
out.
say 92% of people. No, I find 92% of common comedians are sound.
Yeah.
They might
There's
not be my
loads.
person, but they're not a dickhead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
There's
there
loads of
is
people that
that
are lovely.
8% sliver that are like slimy. I always refer to like some London promoters as bad semen. It's like the worst sperm won the race. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're like slimy.
Oh,
They
trust
come
me.
across as soy boys. I must have four, like, nothing against female comedians. Oh, I must have four women on the show. Women only apply for me. And, it's like, mate, just, I don't know, locate your balls. Like, people
It's,
see
do you know
through you.
what? Like, there's a way of doing it, I think. And I don't like, there's one that springs to mind in particular, but there's a couple of promoters up this way who are just virtue signalers.
Yes.
And I just can't be arsed of it. Like, I don't think you do the industry any good by doing that
No.
personally. And I know people will probably fucking attack me for saying it, but like, I think what you do is just book the lineup you want to book. All right, if you're not getting as many of one sort of demographic applying for that, then you need to do something about it. But the thing to do about it isn't put some beggy post out about, oh, I'm actually a really nice guy. You're probably not because you're saying it.
You can carpool with me, even if you have a car.
Oh God, yeah, yeah. No,
Like,
I'll give you a lift, will you?
Yeah, I
because
bet
it
you fucking
sounds
will.
sounds a bit
Yeah.
get in the van, doesn't it? And like I will always give people a lift a lot, but I never sort of go out of my way to message someone and go, "Do you want a lift?"
Yeah.
If they message me and say, "Can I have a lift?" I don't care who it is. Yeah, sound whatever.
Oh yeah,
If
like, I did a gig in Hastings a couple of weeks back. One of my boys was coming. I was like, mate, I'm driving down there. Do you want to jump in the car so you can get yourself pissed?
yeah,
Right, you know what I mean? Like, well, I wish it was the other way around, but you know, if it wasn't. But no, it's always to be like there is a little bit of that in the industry, and the one I always say is like because obviously I will say it's like if you've got if you want if it's a 10-man bill, you don't want 10 blokes all talking about the same fucking thing. I get that. Like a split bill is cushy, but a quality of outcome, a quality of opportunity. Like you've got to put
I
the best person on for the gig.
you do, but I also think you do a disservice to the gig itself if you don't vary the act. That's not just based on gender either. That's someone's background. Someone's like you need to understand that what one thing that pisses me off is when I turn up to a gig and there's three other people on that gig who are the same as me. So they're all storytellers. They're all from working class background. They're all this, and you're like, fuck me, this is going to be grim.
Yeah,
And then like you sit down, and it's not that everyone's story is the same because obviously they're not, but we've all got a similar lived experience,
yeah,
and it's like, and also there is just the thing of one one thing I loved. We were watching a gig once, and I won't say who was on, but there was this comic on, and then there was another comic who's like quite popular.
yeah,
And he just sat there looking at the screen and went, just do fucking comedy. Like, just do it. And I was like, looking at him laughing. He went, I just can't be arsed with this. Just be funny. And that is just be funny. It doesn't really matter. Like, some people say, oh, that's hack, that's this. And it's like, our job, we got one job, and it's to make them fucking people there enjoy what we're doing.
yeah. I mean,
So
do you feel
just
like we can get caught up a little bit on like the creative flair, like the artisanal approach? Just go up and be funny.
what, the Bill Murray approach?
Yeah,
I don't mean Bill Murray the person, I mean the club Bill Murray, obviously.
yeah. I know what you're on about.
Yeah. Well, let's all be friends and artists.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Well, I says that's one thing about say about bringer spots. It's all people who aren't progressing as they want to. They'll start their own night, make it a bringer. They'll compare it. So it's my party. I'll cry if I want to, and then they'll bring on all the people they like who have the same opinion as them. You know, oh, fuck the right. Am I right, everyone? Wait, but I'm doing. Oh, he's fucking amazing.
Yeah, oh
Then
yeah,
they'll
yeah,
sit
yeah.
there circle jerking each other, saying, "Oh, they're the next best thing." Then they'll go do a gong show.
And eat
They'll get
shit.
carted off straight away, and they'll be like, "Oh, weren't my crowd? Oh, oh, I fucking hate people nowadays." No, it's because you need to take a bit of a reality check and get better.
To be fair as well, like early on, I made a comment about, they're not really my type of demographic or whatever. And then I can't remember who it was, but it was a fucking good art. Just sort of went to me, that's the job. Literally just that, that's the job. I was like, yeah, no fair. And like I had a bit of a thing the other day. I mentioned a gig that I'd done and I was like, it was just fine. It was a
Yeah,
fine gig. And then it was Simon, wasn't it? Like we were messaging, and he just went, "That's peak circuit." It's like fine is peak, and I was like, "Oh no, you're not wrong there," you know. And it just every now and then you just need a little slap back to reality, don't you? But some of them, some people are just fucking mental. It's like an echo chamber. So I'm just going to surround myself with the people who I know they don't actually find me funny, they find me interesting. And it's like, if
Uh,
that's what you want to be, then fair enough. You know, you, do your thing.
have you met one of them comedians? I met one recently, and he's made me. I went up. I did a 15. I did all right. He was the head closer. I'll name drop him, Dan Springford, and he made me reevaluate my whole fucking set.
Yeah.
He
There's
was
what?
that good, and I was like, mate, I need to go back to the drawing board a little bit. Different comedic style to me, but I was like, fuck, he's got it. He's got it. I need to
Uh,
reassess this.
so how long have you been going?
I've been going 4 months now.
Right.
I'm a
So
baby.
yeah, I mean, I've only been going 2 years, and I'm still fucking nowhere near. And one of the things I will always say on that is there's two sort of schools of thought I would have thought, but your job coming in as a middle or whatever, the middle's job isn't. This is the way I see it when I run a gig or if I MC or whatever. A middle's job isn't actually to come in and fucking roof it. It's just to not fuck it up.
Don't drop the baby.
Yeah. The MC will get it there, the opener will get it there. Middles have got to keep it there for then the headliner to fucking knock it over the top
Yeah,
and take it to another level. And there's fucking loads of them in the Northwest. Like, fuck me. There are killers everywhere. I could
yeah,
reel off about 30, 40 fucking names. And when you watch them, like you say, they're all different styles, but they just know the room. But that's
yeah,
their job. Their job is to come in and twat it. My job as a middle or an open spot is literally to come in and just don't fuck up, get some laughs, have some perspective. So like one of my biggest things is just making sure you've got perspective. So I will never, or I will seldom come off a gig and go, I fucking smashed that. Because you didn't. You did well, or you did fine. The fucking headliner smashed it. Like there's levels to this shit, and like when people come off and go, and I did it, I did it like early on, like, oh fucking roof that, and it's like you don't even know what a roof looks like, dickhead. And getting that bit of perspective is so healthy. Like, it's the best thing I did was actually, I'm realistic. So like,
yeah.
obviously,
Okay. Go on. Hey, I want to go through this again actually. So, opener's job is the MC's job is to get the crowd going. Opener's job is to like raise the tempo. Middle spots are to maintain the tempo. Closer is to bring the fucking house down.
yeah, that's the
And
job. Now, if anyone else takes it to another level, fucking great. Like, if I go on and just happen to have a really, really good set,
yeah,
then sick. That it's not that I've not done my job there, it's that I've gone above and beyond and I've gone past what I'm expected to do. But do you know what? If they open, often when that happens, it happened a couple of months ago at a gig in Castleford, right? Flat roof pub, rough as shit, and I'm walking in going, "These are my people."
yeah.
It was shameless vibes. It was mint. Like it was just right off. There was fucking kids walking around with fags in their mouth. Like there was pregnant women down in Guinness. Like it was all going off. And I walked in, and the opener went, "I'm gonna have a fucking nightmare here." And he just went, he talked himself out of the gig like early doors. He was just
No, he
like, I'm
got
gonna
his
have a
head. Yeah,
nightmare. They're gonna fucking hate me. I was like, cool. There's not much I can do about it. I'm just lucky to be on this gig.
yeah,
Like, because it was the host was it was a promoter. He's a promoter called Colin Manford. It wasn't his show. He was just hosting it.
yeah.
And I wanted to get in with Colin, and there was the opener was he's sick, and the headliner was sick, and I was like, I'm fucking buzzing to be on this bill. I'll take it. If I have to eat shit to be on this bill, no problem. And then what he thought was going to happen happened, but of no fault of his own. No fault of his act. Sorry, he just talked himself out of it.
Yeah,
So then I went on and had a really good gig because I did what they wanted.
yeah.
I degraded the art a little bit. I took it very route one. I crowd worked the fuck out of some of them. You're a cunt, and then
But
yeah,
that's what they want. Do you know what
yeah,
I mean? Like sometimes you've got to do the low hanging fruit. Sometimes if people want to eat the shit, give them the shit.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
don't give them a
So
steak if they're happy with a McDonald's.
exactly. So when I did that, it got me more gigs with Colin.
Yeah.
And like a couple of months ago, fuck me, he put a thing out saying, and it was on the Pro Forum, and for obvious reasons, I don't apply for gigs on the Pro Forum. But
I mean, so you learn the lane a little bit. Like when I started, like I've still just started. I was applying for like closer spots,
yeah, yeah.
and I didn't hear back. And I was like, oh, promoters are being a bit rude. But then also,
Oh,
I think,
that
well,
yeah.
they're probably just like, look, mate, you're a baby, fuck off.
But well, that's my other thing. The amount of people who moan like fuck about not hearing back from the promoters, and it's like for every one person applying, there's 50 more of the fuckers for every spot. There's hundreds of applications for every single spot. Like this isn't the industry 20 years ago
Yeah.
when you can go around the country and earn a decent living because no other fucker's doing this shit. There are fuck tons of comics and they are all applying for the same shit as you. Do you know what? Half of it is probably that promoter's never even seen your application. And don't get me wrong, like when you're a couple of months in and applying for headliner spots, that's mental. But it's like applying for opens.
Mm.
If an open is so an opening 20, when I say an open, not an open spot. If an opening 20 is like 25 quid or 50 quid, fucking right, I'm applying for it
Yeah.
because that's my branch into that. If it's a good fee, I'm just obviously not, unless it's a promoter I know who knows I will do well at that gig, there is not a chance I'm applying for that because it's just a waste of my time.
And do you think like if they do look at it, it could put like a negative aura on your radar?
Um,
Or do
I,
you feel like you've got to piss them off? You've got to pester them sometimes.
I don't think you've got to pester them, but I do think what's the way of putting it? I don't think you've got to pester them, but I think you've also got to understand why they haven't booked you. It's that perspective thing again. Like, I have a good perspective on where I'm at now. I didn't originally. Fucking deluded in the first year. But now, like, I did it last Wednesday. I did a golf club in fucking Stoke. And it was for Kim Mabley.
Oh, like Kim's my girl. Like, yeah,
So it was for Kim, right? I went on,
she's
did
a dirty
fine.
bird. Sorry.
I did for the room. I did well. I think I did well. I did all right. Did like 15 sound. Jack and Maz, the headliners, went on. Did well as well. Both came out of it. Good compliments off the crowd. Good compliments off the club. Whatever. Cool. But I came off and was like, yeah, it was fine. They came like, no, no, you did well. And I was like, it was fine. Like, because if someone like fucking Danny Mack
Yeah,
or Freddie Quinn or Jamie Hutchinson or fucking Tony Carroll or one of them, if one of them went into that room, they'd fucking destroy it. Or like Rob Thomas, Simon Wozniak, King Callum Oakley, like all these people who Hattie Preston, who are just murderers, they would fucking obliterate that room. So I need that perspective of I always look at what would this group of people who I respect, what would they do at that room? And if they
but
would come in and tear shit up, then I did fine.
how do you get yourself then to that level? Like, what would you say what more do you need to learn?
Me,
Yeah.
my writing needs to be better. I need to. I am fucking terrible at writing.
Mm.
I've got, but I have to preface this with I've not got the comedian's version. I've got the fucking medicated. I've got the paperwork version
Mm.
of I've got ADHD.
Yeah.
So it is not, and I know the smile on your face, and I know you knew what was coming then. It isn't like, oh guys, I've watched a TikTok video and I've got ADHD.
Well, okay. I'm not. I'm gonna throw this out there. I do also have ADHD. That's why you'll see me smoking so much. I can't sit still for 10 fucking minutes.
No.
I think all the comedy. I've never been able to watch more than 2 acts in a row without having to go out for a fag. Like it was weird. Cocaine calmed me down.
Yeah, it will. Because
That's the fucking man. All my mates are buzzing. I'm the one sitting there like,
yeah, you're
oh,
locked
like,
in.
this is sedative.
Yeah, but that is because your brain's already at that level.
Yeah,
That as the that's why it's the Ritalin's the medication because it's
yeah.
speed.
Well, I had to take Ritalin. Well, I didn't have to. I took it during uni, during exams. I had to. Fucking
Yeah,
don't sit there doing a 3 hour test. No.
I don't. I'm not medicated. I was very briefly, and fuck that shit. That turns me fucking sideways. Like I just have to learn to manage it better.
But I thought it was funny that was it like it came out on the news the other day. Johnny Vegas has been diagnosed with ADHD at the age of 52. It's like no shit.
Yeah,
you ain't,
really.
you ain't be a doctor to fucking tell me that one. But
Yeah, don't
like
need to be a doctor to tell the guy who is a fucking maniac on stage has got ADHD. No shit.
I've heard the three worst stories I've ever heard about someone say when I was like, I'll ask you in a second. It's like, what's the worst thing you've seen someone do on stage? Of the three worst, two of them have been Johnny Vegas. It was like one. He was doing a gig. I don't know how reliable the source is, but I believe it. He was doing a gig in like an abandoned church or something, like an old church, and he just took a shit on the stage. He needs to go toilet.
Honestly, you could have given me 5 billion guesses, and that's not where I thought that story was going.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen Hutchinson do some weird shit half naked with a broom. Oh, Dave, I tell you what, oh, best and worst thing I've ever seen on stage show. I was at Dead Meat, the Dead
Yeah.
Men Talking guys, their festival, Freddie Quinn and
Great
Noel
podcast
Holland.
also.
So their festival, which by the way, If you get a chance to come to it next year, fucking get there. It is the blueprint for what comedy is and for what a festival should be. I was talking to Freddie about it the other day. I was like, oh, no, what did I say now? I said something about seeing him, and he went, I swear to God, I don't remember seeing anybody. I was like, we had like a 15-minute conversation. He came up to me and was like, oh, you look great. Hug, how's it going? Da, da, da. He was like, yeah, no. I was like, yeah, fair. He was fucking run ragged. All three of them, Tom, the producer, Rob, and to be fair, Madison as well, the girl that does their sound, she was like running sound. Fuck me, that girl did not stop. It was gangster as fuck seeing what them they did the other week. Like it was mental. And I was
It's still the
there,
rock and roll lifestyle almost, isn't it? That's almost been
mate.
taken away from comedy. Like
Oh,
everyone goes up with a
incredible.
water bottle now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's the one thing I don't do. So I don't really drink anymore,
Oh, I do.
or not as
I drink
much.
during, before, and after.
Well, it's not because of gigs. Well, it isn't, it isn't. So I piled a shitload of weight on from starting to now. I put like 4 stone on,
Mm.
and it was because I was drinking at gigs, I was eating after gigs, and just eating shit. That's why you see me with this shit. I'm one of these guys.
Oh,
Absolute
sponsored,
fucking
sponsored
non.
by Huel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
Oh, these
gateway in.
guys. Honestly, these 26 grams of protein. Um,
Oh, they give me the shits. Can't take creatine straight through me.
no protein. It's vegan. This that was naughty. That's mint.
So
I'm
when does the branding come out?
yeah. I'm lactose intolerant. You.
Hugh, is it Huel will fuel you? No, what is their
Oh,
slogan?
if you need fuel, go to Huel.
That's
And
it.
if that's not what it is, by the way, it fucking should be
There we
Huel,
go.
and that's going
Yeah,
to cost you 250 quid. I'll do the voiceover. I really want to do voiceovers. I'm fucking desperate to do a voiceover.
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I've got a fucking horrible voice, but I can put one on.
Well, what type of character would like? What you're like? So like doing a voiceover for an advert, or like for like say like an animation,
Oh,
anime
advert.
show?
That's where the fucking money is.
What?
Adverts.
Hmm.
There's some fucking bunts in that stuff, you know.
I can imagine.
You
Who
know,
knows? I hear Robert Webb a lot now.
yeah.
Sean Bean, obviously, he like fucking
I don't. I'm convinced it's not Sean Bean doing any of them. I honestly think it's just an impressionist that he pays.
yeah.
I'm fucking because he's so well impersonated. If I was Sean, it's like so you know Tom Hanks's brother.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, so his brother.
Isn't he? No. I'm thinking about cool. I was like, isn't Tom Hanks' brother like really right wing?
No, Tom Hanks. Oh, I don't know. I don't know his politics, but I know his brother does all the voiceovers for the video games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Toy Story video games and that. It's Tom Hanks's fucking brother.
But I'll tell you that with AI and the way it's going, like I don't think it could ever come into comedy. I don't think it could because I think comedy is a raw perspective.
Could it not? Because I've seen people who've chat GPT'd their fucking sets.
I have spoken to a couple of people who have used ChatGPT for musical bits.
They are fucking shit. I know. I can see it a mile away.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
couple of
it.
acts up here. One of them is fucking dog shit, and he 100% chat GPTs his thing.
But
And
do the audience can they see through it? You can see through it because you're a comedian. You're in
well,
the
they can see
game.
through it in that it's wank and they don't like it. But like, he doesn't go to any open mics. He doesn't go to new material date nights, and you're like, this is why. And it's what you were saying before about putting the work in. I fucking hate going to open mics.
Mm,
I hate it. I hate everything about it. No, I don't hate everything about it. I love the people.
mm.
I love getting to go and hang with my mates and do all that. But I fucking hate doing a set there.
See, I don't like doing them at the moment. I don't like doing them anymore
No,
because I'm not getting. I want to go to an open mic with new stuff and be told yes, no. But the ones I'm going to, the ones I was going to, is like I'm performing in front of 8, 9 other comedians who aren't listening. But a guy does a joke about I don't know, like we've got to save planet Earth. They get a round of applause. I tried to do my,
yeah.
I
See,
do
no,
my
it's better.
Sharia law joke, and everyone just leans back and hates me.
It's better up here. So in Manchester at the moment, you could probably between Manchester and Liverpool, you can definitely do an open mic pretty much every night,
Yeah.
barring the sacred nights of well, someone is doing one on a Friday, but I don't believe in open mics on a Friday. I think
Now,
it
I
I think
mean,
it
like, so
pulls.
how do the open mic set? How does it work up there? Is it like Because I know in America you just rock up, put your name on a bill,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Show
you
up, go up.
is that what it is? Because here, to some place in London, it's like, oh, I'm booking for my bringer open mic spot. September and October are filled. Apply now for November.
So basically, some of them have to do that, but it's the ones that, and to be fair to them, they don't do it in a dickish way. It's just they have to be out of the venue by a certain time.
Yeah.
So they go, look, guys, we can only accommodate 10, 15 people, whatever. We'll book you. Pretty much everyone else is show up, go up. One of them, oh, what's it called? Comedy at the Old Pint Pot. So it's a really cool pub in Salford. It's like a proper student pub. It's a fucking brilliant night. My mate Phil runs it. And basically, you go to it, you put your name in, and if over a certain, I can't remember what the number is. I've only been to it a few times because it's on a Thursday. So if I've got a gig on a Thursday, I can't go to that. And basically, you go to it, you put your name down, and you just it random generates. He puts it
Oh,
into
okay.
like
Like a
thing,
spin
yeah,
the
and it
wheel
just
almost.
random. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just a bit of a lot. It's like a hat pull,
Okay.
but
And what do they
uh,
do? Do they go up and get 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's fives. It's just that's he has to limit the amount of people that are there.
The thing I don't understand about fives, obviously I understand for new material stuff, but 5 minutes is great, but it's where on a Saturday night, Friday night spots are there fives?
There are some. There are a couple. Mostly it's tens.
Yeah.
But the point is, you do the five, you do a gong show, albeit I fucking hate gong
Yeah,
shows, and
let's talk. Let's talk on gong shows. Okay, you go first, and I'll go. Opinions on
so
gongs.
I think if a gong is done right, and if it's done with the right intentions, I think it can be really, really, really good because my opinion of it, everyone's different, and I'm not the fucking, I'm certainly not the sage wisdom here because I'm 2 years in the game and I know fuck all. But for me, a gong is really healthy because you can find. It wasn't me that said this; it was Freddie Quinn, but I fucking totally agree with what he said. It was. It's really good because you know the exact moment you lost the crowd,
Yeah,
which is fucking brilliant. If it's a gong that's done right. Not if you give three students a card and they're not reading the room correctly.
yeah. Or their opinion is so
No, their
different
opinion's their
angle.
opinion, and that's valid because it's like it's the Jimmy Carr thing, isn't it? If you like my comedy, you're right. If you hate my comedy,
You're
you're
right.
also right.
Mm.
But card holders should read the fucking room. If everyone in that room is loving it and they happen to hate it, because that comedian hasn't ended his set with some like virtue signaling fucking whatever, then they put the card up and it's like, I don't like that. And the other side is I don't like promoters that use a gong show to put on a show that they charge people for.
Okay, I like that. I like that point because yeah, you're comedy saturated. There's a lot of
Yeah.
comedians. Everyone's going to go on there. The two bits I have my humbles. I love going to a gong show. I think they're good. I don't like it when the crowd is too nice. Like that's why I always say. My first ever gig I ever did was Comedy Store Gong Show in London.
Yeah, but
First ever
that's too
gig,
far the other way.
but
It's
yeah,
just a bunch of cunts who want to card someone off.
but 40 comedians on the bill, only two got through.
Yeah.
Like it was, but then people only get like 7 seconds and stuff. The two things I'm not a fan with on them is one that it's the element of they don't want everyone to be good, so they are putting people on the stage as let's laugh at the freak,
Yeah.
which I think can really fuck people up, like when they're not ready for it. And the other one is of the careless whisper, false promises of if you do good here, you'll be on the pro night. They never do it. Very very rarely, and it is that
So
careless whisper.
there's a promoter who's fucking synonymous with that up here. And another thing that bugs me about gongs, well, it's not bugs me, because there is a place for it.
Oh,
I just
100%, 100%, and I think they are a good laugh on good nights.
I just really, really hate the thought of an act, and I've been one of them being used.
Mm,
And it's listen, we're all there to get the stage time. Let's like, it's
yeah,
on me if I go and apply for that gong show. But what fucks me off is like, I'm sound with you charging a ticket fee. You've put the night on, cool, make your money. Like everyone's got to make some money, not a problem. But to not like the ones that don't like reward, give like 20 quid to the winner or some shit.
Mm.
Like 20 quid, 50 quid, whatever it is. If you make 200 quid off that night, you can drop 25 quid to the winner of that gong.
Yeah,
Because that entire act set up, and again, if there's genuine progression, sick. And it is useful. It's a useful tool because if I go and I last 2 minutes, I'm doing something wrong.
yeah.
Like I have done something wrong in that set because it's my job to make myself instantly likable.
Mm.
Because if you can nail five, you can nail 10. If you can nail 10, you can nail 15. And it's a gradual.
Do you think it gets easier? Like I do what I found doing a 15s and 10s easier than doing a 5.
Yeah, yeah, of course it is. Because you've got more time to make them like you.
Yeah, you sort of sit back into. But with gongs, I mentioned this one because I'm quite against it. I've done up the creek blackout twice. I've never won it. I've got through once, never won it. I went there the other day to support my mate, and it was this female compare. She was dog shit, but I'm not holding that against her. There was about 20 on, and about 13 got through. So it was a long ass night. Yeah, but at the end of it, the final work's done. The compare comes on with her backpack on her bag. Oh, backpack on her bag. Goes, it was a late night, so we're going to say, Barry, you won. Well done, Barry. Applause. And then just walked off and left.
It's just a compare who don't give a shit.
Yeah. And I was like, raw, you're getting booked for this spot in front of like 200 people. They made, I think it's like £10 a ticket. Do you know what I mean? They've done all right tonight. And you've got all the comedians who've got through staying because, go to the end, do the clap off, do another
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Been Barry, you won. Well done, Barry. Round of applause, Barry. Yep. First
I
out the
think
fucking building, and
I
that
think
pissed
it's
me off so much.
I get that. I get it, right? But there's just nothing that you can do about those people. Those people will naturally they'll either wean their way out of the circuit because no one can be arsed with them,
Mm,
or they'll do fine. And you just like there's plenty of people I don't particularly not that I don't like them, but we're not compatible people.
mm.
I'd still be sound with them. Like
Oh,
if I
100%.
saw the person who did that and I was there and then I saw him at a gig, I'd have been like, what the fuck went on there? Like I'd have made a joke about it, but ultimately there's nothing that you can do. And one thing, and I'm not good at taking my own advice, is like you can't just continually sweat the small stuff. Like it is what it is. And ultimately, life tends to work itself out. Like people
100%. And I wasn't even
karma's
on
a
the bill. I wasn't even on the bill that night. Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? And my mate didn't make it through. So I was like, yeah, I had no skin in the game, but I felt sorry for the
Yeah,
other
I think it's
comedians.
bullshit. I think it's
Like,
bullshit.
and if
But
I have a platform where I can, say like, look, love, you did a shit job there. I need to call them out.
yeah,
I think
I
that's my
agree with that.
responsibility.
I agree with Colin, but I think so. One thing that's really important, sort of about that, is if you're going to call them sound. But it's just so like there's also you never know what's around that. You don't know. All right, they've not handled it great, but you don't know if the promoters give them a bit of stick about how long this has run and we need to get out of this venue and blah 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 blah,
Yeah,
and
but then
then
she
haven't
should have the
handled.
tools. Not once on that gong show did she go to everyone, right, you need to be pricks. Guys, you're being too nice.
Yeah, I get that, but
Like,
that's a
so she
learn.
had the arsenal to actually counter this.
Well, that's also a learning curve for her, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
no, true.
that's something that she will probably look back on that and go, it might not be now, it might be in a couple of months or whatever. And at one point she'll look back and go, I handled that like a knobhead.
Mm.
Because they clearly have. They've not covered herself in fucking glory there.
No. Uh,
But
yeah.
and the other thing is like one thing I always find like really, really sort of perspective wise, really healthy is just to remember that like there could have been 25 different fucking forces coming at them that night
Mm.
that has just made that happen. And albeit you look like a bit of a cunt and you look a bit shitty to 200 people, because the audience will have picked up on it.
Yeah.
The audience will 100% have gone, that's a fucking weird way to do this.
Mm.
Because if you've gone to a gong show, you've probably been to a gong show before.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
There's
odds
not many
are,
virgins there, to be honest.
no,
Yeah.
odds are 70% of that room have been to a gong before, so understand the concept of a clap
Oh,
off.
there's the Weatherspoons opposite Thursday night. It's
There
a
you go.
student area. Yeah, they're on the
Perfect
jolly,
for
jumping over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Like it's fucking that's perfect gone weather, that isn't it? It's
yeah.
like
£1
and
39 a pint before. Fucking hell, like.
the other thing is as well, I think people who compare gong shows, right? I've never compared one. So I have a show called or me and my friend Natalia have a show called 2 Minutes to Glory. It's a bit of a Kill Tony rip-off, but you get 2 minutes on stage
Oh
and
right, I tried to do a Kill Tony thing online and it sucked. I'm
yeah,
trying with online comedy, but I don't have the. I think it work if you've got like 1,000 people watching.
I don't think online comedy works. I'll be honest. I think comedy is like one of them things. It's what I fucking love, right? What I absolutely love about comedy is this mental thing can happen in this room with just us, and you will get a pure reaction.
Yeah.
It's fucking pure and it's seminal and it bleeds in, and I fucking love comedy for that. And it's like like when you're watching a special. If you giggle at a special, that is that fucking act killing.
Oh, I I had a Nuva Power on yesterday. He absolutely massive comedian. Like I think he's like the third biggest comedian in India. And I watched his special. I was like, you know what? I'll quickly bang it out. Watch it. He had me laughing in front of my computer. Now that is fucking rare.
Yeah,
That is
and that
rare.
that is someone and obviously there's all the big boys who do that, but like there's one or two comics who the other thing about comedy, right? This is a bit of a segue, but is it's fucking mad how easily accessible the massive acts are. Not the off circuit like colossal acts. I'm not talking your McIntyres and fucking all them. But like the other week I walked into the green room at Hot Water and Paul Smith was just stood there.
Yeah.
And it's like I MC and he is the MC, like at the moment, he's the fucking big dog.
I'd say when it comes to okay, like, okay, I'll challenge that because I know there are some fucking crowd work people. There's some crowd work kings who are under the radar right now. There are some truly good,
Yeah, yeah,
but
there might
Paul
be, but
Smith
what I'm
at the
saying
moment
is
is like
Paul is the fucking big dog.
he's the
Paul
goat.
is
Yeah,
and not just that, if you've ever watched him do it live, like for me personally, I actually think oh, I fucking hate that I'm about to say this because I
okay,
messaged him about half an hour ago about something else, and it kills me that I have to admit this. I genuinely think Danny Mac is the best MC in this country.
yeah.
Just do
Go,
us a
go on,
favour,
keep gobbling.
just bleep that.
No, no, gobble. The saliva coming down your fucking
It's
face when you say that
fucking
now.
not. This
Yeah,
fucking isn't. Believe me.
with dicks all in the background, flying,
Oh no,
slapping
I've
you in the
never.
face.
I've literally never said that to his face, and nor would I ever. Like, do you know what? Danny's actually always been dead sound with me. He's always been so fucking good to me. Like, he's just a sound dude, and I think he's. But I think there's loads of different types of MCing. There's so many different. But
Mm,
the larger fucking world go crowd work. Paul Smith.
yeah. Or a couple of times I've done the Matt Rife versus Paul Smith debate.
Oh, I'll settle this debate for you now.
Yeah, go on,
I'll settle this dead easily, right?
go on.
Paul's are quite. If you actually dig into some of the things he comes up with, because people go, "Oh, he just goes, oh, you slag." No, he doesn't.
No,
If
I
you
know.
dig into some of the conversations he has, right, they're fucking clever, and he is a
Mm,
fucking roof artist who is sharp.
yeah,
Matt Rife is someone who doesn't have material, so has to do the crowd work. And Matt Rife is also someone who goes, "Oh, what's up, girl? Fuck
yeah.
off!" Like,
Hence
you,
his non-stop. I know.
yeah,
I've watched both of them, and don't get me wrong. I think Matt Rife's really good. I think he's good, but to me, I think Paul Smith, he is the go. And I said I've studied him as well, and it's sort of like you can see his mind working on stage,
yeah.
and it's like, okay, that question, okay, question, okay, yeah, cool, question, but hit,
Well, that's the other thing as well. Like, he's been doing this shit for fucking years.
mm,
Like, he has built his craft on crowd work and stuff.
yeah.
And I think he actually gets a massive disservice as a comic. I don't know Paul. I think we've only met like once, and
I have messaged him to be on. I'm waiting for him to get back.
best of luck with that.
But no, I will go back to that. You said how accessible fucking
Yeah,
top tier comedians are. Now, could you imagine being an actor, but fucking Brad Pitt's on the same? You're an extra. I want you to go over and say hello to Brad Pitt. Now,
yeah,
I might be
and
doing
it's
Brad Pitt a disservice here,
cool as
but I guarantee
fuck.
people wouldn't even let you get to him.
one of the best moments, right? One of the best moments in my sort of very, very short career so far has been so in February, I think it was, a comic called Eddie Fortune, who
Yeah.
is fucking good egg. Eddie couldn't do a show, which was Dominic Woodward's Disbury's Little Theatre, which is fucking beautiful. It's a great venue. And Don couldn't do this show, so he messaged me. Sorry, Eddie couldn't do the show. Put it out, and I just dropped him a message and gone, lad, get me that gig because I want to do that room. I'd love it if I could. It was like a fucking open spot, 10 quid, but it's a cool room.
Yeah.
And Dan Nightingale was closing, so Martin Moore was opening, who is a killer, and B, Martin Moore remembered my name from the first fucking time we
Was
met.
Nightingale the hospice?
No, Nightingale, Dan Nightingale, thing
Oh,
of the
sorry, I thought you
word,
meant to say Nightingale, 'cause I know there was that
no.
children's hospice that closed around you guys.
No. That's Zoe's place.
Oh,
So
okay.
Dan Nightingale is like just a legend. Like he's an actual. So Beat the Frog, he started that. He's got the biggest podcast in the fucking. I think it might be the biggest comedy podcast on the planet. And if it's not, it's fucking one of them. And
But we've
uh,
just broke into the top 20%.
that's what I mean. Like they've got the what have they got now? I think they've got like the number one Patreon in the UK, like 30 odd thousand subscribers and shit. So him and Adam Rowe just fucking killers.
Yeah.
And knowing he was going to be on, I was like, I don't get nervous generally because it's like if I'm shit, I'm shit. What can we do? And he walked. So I've got this bit right, and I don't really do it anymore. But it's about getting caught by my teacher while her daughter was rimming me.
Oh, her doll.
Daughter.
Daughter. Okay, love it. Yep, cool.
So the bit is, have you ever heard of a rusty trombone? It's really fucking like bottom of the barrel, low hanging fruit shit. But it's a true story and it's just like something I talk about. And oh, I don't anymore. But because I think it's too far for certain crowds. But that crowd I felt like they were gonna like it, so I pulled it out, did it.
Hmm.
And he walked in just as I was like fucking acting out, getting rimmed. And I was like, "Ah, cool." So I walked off stage and he just went, "So, rusty trombone." I was like, that ain't the fucking, that is not the set I wanted you to see. But then we were chatting and he's fucking, the good thing about comedy is most people are just normal people.
Yeah.
And
Well,
like, it's
weirdly enough,
sick.
the most like I was at most comedians are actually introverts.
Yeah. And it's fucking well good. Like,
Yeah.
I thought, so obviously you said you just had Jamie Hutchinson on.
Yeah.
And me and Jamie, like I don't really know him. Met him a couple of times, like through different stuff. I did Tony Carroll and Friends, and Jamie was there, and blah 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 blah. And I think he's quite like that. Either that or he fucking hates me. It's one of the
No, no, he is. He is an introvert. He is an
two. Yeah.
introvert. Like,
And
but I.
the other thing is, once I know people,
Mm,
because like me and you have chatted a couple of times, and like once I'm comfortable with someone, I can have a fucking great natter with them, and it's wonderful.
mm.
Until then, I look like the biggest ignorant cunt on the planet because I fucking hate saying hello to someone first.
Yeah, but I think with other comedians, you relatively not find your community, find your group. It's
Oh
quite
yeah.
easy. It's quite easily to say, yeah, I'm on the same level. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like we're on the same par, like same wavelength. Yeah, calm, cool. We know we're gonna get on. You know, you can sort of say what you want,
Yeah.
and we both respect the art. We both respect the game, but we're both normal people.
Yeah. And what's cool is the amount of normal people who just happen to be
Mm.
fucking rock stars of the industry.
Yeah, well, I got told a story. I had Michael Franklin on. He runs the biggest festival in Portsmouth, and in the back room, he walked in, and his missus was sleeping on the couch, and Russell Howard was sitting on the chair like squirmed up like that, holding his bag like this, and it was like, what are you doing? It was like, oh, I didn't want to wake her up. Oh, I'm so sorry. And it was like, dude, you're fucking Russell Howard.
I
Like
know,
you're
but
sitting there like, oh, I didn't want to disturb her while she's sleeping. I'm gonna sit here quietly, holding my bag, just waiting. And it's
yeah,
like, fucking, that's mad to me.
I
Like,
love it, mate. I love knowing that these people are because like it's when you get to meet them in green rooms and
mm,
you can meet your idol pretty quickly.
yeah,
Like especially on like at Hot Water, say on a Wednesday,
mm,
they have the open mic night. But on the open mic night, there are spots for pros who can come and do new material.
Yeah.
So like fucking Rowe could drop in. Like he's open for Burr. Like Rowe
Yeah.
is fucking he tours nationally. He's done the arena, fucking all these things, and he's
Yeah,
just
these
there.
people are like household names who aren't even
Yeah,
into comedy. Like,
yeah. And
mad.
it's like, all right, cool. Gigging
Yeah.
with this guy tonight. He's gonna think I'm shit. Wonderful.
Yeah.
And like I I'm really lucky that I get to say, I'm gonna say friends, but I'm really friendly with some like people who I was a fan of before I got into comedy.
Mm.
And it's like fucking mental. I don't address that with them.
No.
No,
No, I
because I
get it.
don't sit there in the green room and go, this is fucking mad. But it is fucking mad.
It's always weird because when you always see them on stage, you always think they're going to be taller. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they have a giant in the industry. Oh, they must be, 6'8", fucking 12-inch knob.
To
They're
be
just normal
fair,
dons. That 5'10" brothers.
Rob Mulholland, I don't think could be much taller. So I think he might be the outlier of that. And Rob Thomas as well. They're fucking massive. But outside of that, yeah, I get what you mean. Like, like Mulholland shocked me how tall he was. Because you just sort of go, I'm 6 foot, and I still go, all right.
I'm 5'11", so I'm 6 foot also.
Sure you
Yeah.
are. Six
Oh,
foot, 6 foot in shoes is.
yeah. I haven't gone to the movie yet. I fucking hate the movie. Like all the adverts. It's like, uh, I hate at the moment TikTok particularly poorly executed adverts where you can just see through them. Like a guy's walking around, like a girl gives him dirty looks because he's short. So then get these heels that make you like these little like inflatable things in your shoes that make you 3 inches taller. Then all the girls are gonna want to suck your dick.
I just don't understand them because your shoes are meant to fit in a specific way, like around your ankle and shit.
Mm.
So your shoes must just be slipping off. Like I really
See, I wear boats quite a lot.
fuck off, lad.
Yeah, no,
That's
no,
that's the
no
most
socks, no
fucking
socks.
London thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Actually, I wear boat shoes.
no. Oh, can I go
Get a
one
pair
step?
of fucking trainers on like an adult.
No, I want to go one step further. Yeah, I'm gonna lose you here, Liam. So obviously, as I'm a big guy, the waist to length ratio is not quite on point. So I do have to roll them up a little bit at the bottom.
Right. I genuinely think everybody should dress however they want. I think the people who look coolest are the ones who don't give a shit because they're wearing what they want, and because they don't give a shit, they carry it off. I wear some stupid shit, right? But that is fucking unacceptable.
I'm gonna fucking double down it. Joe, I wear hats backwards because
Because your
3 years,
hairline's shit.
brother, my hairline's cushy. My hairline's fine. Oh, yeah,
It's far
33.
about that, lad.
33, that ain't bad, Oh, fuck.
That's like the fucking Dover coast, that it's just encroaching all the time.
Right, this is actually a bit of a fresh man. I've not noticed that line before. I've got fucking.
What I mean, that's the fucking Thames, that lad.
Well,
Yeah. You're doing that classic fucking man thing of airline shaker, grow it out. It'll be fine.
oh, yeah, chat. How old are you, Liam?
33.
Same age. Okay, yeah, you're fucking. You're looking a little bit tired. Can't lie though.
No, it's the light in it.
Yeah, is it? Yeah, yeah.
It's because I've got stuff. Do you know what? I wear a cap 90% of the time, but I'm in work.
But I
I
wear
do.
it literally because a guy in his 60s 3 years ago to me said, "Oh, you look good in that hat," and for some reason that was enough validation for me to now own 7 hats
I've
to
got
wear on
so
that.
many. Do you know what? It's because I genuinely look better in a cap. Like, I look fucking great in a cap.
I think I
But,
do. Oh, I don't know.
well, you look like you're wearing one, but I can't
Well,
wear
it
them
says what it
backwards.
is on the tin, mate.
You know what? I can't carry off wearing them backwards.
No.
No, I look fine with it. I feel a cunt. I'd love to be able to constantly wear a cap backwards. Like I would love to. I just cannot carry it off for the
Would you
life
ever
of me.
do the side?
No, because I'm not a paedophile.
Would you ever do the sides?
No, because I'm not Tom Binns. Like,
Fucking love it. So, Joe, I realised I haven't even asked you a fucking question. I haven't even asked your name. Joe, I've not even fucking introduced you yet,
oh
Liam.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
think it's a
mean,
bit fucking late for that.
yeah, I usually start these fucking episodes. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll press record now. We'll start the episode.
Just this is right. This is me though. It's my fault. I have this effect.
No, I know these are the bits I love though. I hate it when I have to go to all the questions and ask
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
But I'm gonna start the one.
Well,
I'm gonna start the well. I always do them. Why did you start comedy in the first place?
I've always loved comedy. Like fuck it. I am a proper comedy nerd. Like I live and breathe this shit.
Yeah,
And I used to have this is how bad I was, right? I used
the
to have
emotional story.
pretty much no, it's a gay story. Pretty much every fucking comedian's DVD,
Yeah,
I had it. Like, I mean, every single year, no matter who it was, they got fucking bought. Thank fuck for YouTube, because that has saved me some money. But, and like fucking Netflix and shit. But I had everyone's, right? And I'm talking like the old ones. I had VHS tapes of like the oldest. And my first experience with comedy was Roy Chubby Brown.
yeah,
Um,
love it.
and basically what happened was my granddad had loads of tapes. And I used to fucking sneak in, steal the. I actually wrote a post about it the other day. It was mad. My sister sent me a picture of me and my granddad, like when I was a proper little kid. Absolute pedo's dream as well, me. Fucking fit as a kid.
Yeah, probably you would have got yeah,
Fit, proper wavy blonde hair and that,
yeah.
ridiculous.
And
And
with
then,
ADHD as well, you would have walked straight into the van.
yeah, yeah,
No,
just
no problem.
gobbling dip.
Yeah, you would have been a chase. Yeah, but they all say all lollies are shaped like dicks.
Yeah, yeah, of course they are.
Fucking yeah,
They're
plan
like
in it.
like a little bellend.
What was that? Sorry,
Um,
one more time. I didn't see that bit.
that was me chomping along. So basically, like I really loved it, and I never knew how to actually access comedy.
Hmm.
It's a fucking weird thing. You only know when you know.
Yeah,
The best thing that's happened for comedy's accessibility is podcasts because so many people talk about open mics and gong shows and fucking new material nights and all that shit and the progression. And Have a Word was massive for it
hmm.
because in their early days they used to actually talk about this shit. They still do, but like
Yeah.
they used to talk about like Beat the Frog and all that stuff. And then, like when people at Christmas time and people go, "Oh, I'm going to make a New Year's resolution." I've never ever made that shit
Yeah.
because I just don't buy into it. I just think it's pathetic. Like
I think
fucking,
it's a show as a moment to try and show people how fucking woke you are.
well, it's just a really good time to put a post on social media. Like it's pathetic. Just grow up and fucking go for whatever you want to do. Get a grip.
Do you cringe at the old Facebook posts when they come up in your history?
I
What you
delete them all. They are gone, mate.
I keep them. Skateboarded to school today. You know, Shall I listen to Sum 41? Why not? Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, like fuck me.
I hate them. Do you know who does a really good thing? So my mate, well, I hope I can say mate. We call each other mate, so we'll take it. But Kay Nicholson, right? She's a comic from Liverpool, and she's fucking. She did Dead Meat the other week, and I was talking to her on the side. She was like, she had to follow. Do you know William Thompson? Willie
No, no, no.
Thompson he's Northern Irish. He's like him and Shane Todd and all them. They do like the arenas over there and stuff, and he's a fucking murderer. And she had to follow Willa. Hattie Preston was hosting. Willie was thinking it's like this is some fucking lineup, and she was like, "Oh, I think she'd had a shit set recently or something." Anyway, she went on and fucking murdered, mate. She was fucking sick. I love Kay. She's great. Anyway, Kay does this thing. She shares it on her stories every now and then, and she'll share like her fucking Facebook status. I love it. It's one of the best moments of my week when I see Kate. When I see it, I'm like, oh, she's got a bad one. Let's go. Um, yeah, she shares them. I fucking buzz up. Mine are just pathetic. They're just
Yeah,
proper whingy, fucking mad ass statuses.
yeah. Back in the day, I used to do. So, guys, you made your resolution like a good boy.
Well, yeah, no. Basically, what I did, I sort of like I had half a fucking breakdown and like just didn't know what I wanted to do and sort of how I wanted to like because I'm really really lucky. I've got wonderful kids, so I've nailed that part of my life, right?
Yeah.
And I had a really 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 good career, but it was fucking boring.
Mm.
Like it just bored me, and I just couldn't be arsed with it. And I have to be enthused about something, or I just won't do it. And
Yeah.
then it was sort of accumulation of things. Like I was listening to Have a Word, and they were talking about doing it, and it's like, oh, I want to do it. and I just didn't know what to do. And in the end, what I did was, which is fucking deeply inadvisable, by the way, is I thought, yeah, I'm not going to go to these things. I'm going to start my own gig. So started a gig. It went really well, actually. So on the first one, it was Raj Pujara, Dean Coughlin, Dean's missus at the time, Amy. They had Mile High Club, and Jack Miller
Okay, yeah,
for four
yeah.
solid lineup. Raj opened, Dean closed, and then the Jack and Amy were in the middle, right? And Jack would be that good for this podcast, by the way.
Was it Raj who?
Raj Pujara, he's a London act.
Yeah, I've got him on the 5th of October.
Yeah, Raj be good on it.
Good
We don't
lad.
really we don't know each other. We
Oh, okay.
never spoke since then.
I,
It's
I,
just
I think I gigged with him 2 Saturdays ago.
yeah, he's good. Lost a shitload of weight, hasn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I've known him since
Oh
then.
no.
So,
Oh right, yeah, yeah.
like,
Well,
he's
apparently
done
he's
well
lost
in
that.
2 weeks.
I
Yeah.
didn't know. Someone mentioned it. Someone just was like, "Hey, you've gigged with him, haven't you?" I was like, "2 years ago." Anyway, and Jack Miller would be great for this. Jack's fucking sharp as well. He's good. He's a good actor and all. Anyway, so I did that on a Sunday night on a bank holiday, and then the following day I was booked in for Beat the Frog. That is one of the most fucking backwards decisions I have ever made. Because I thought, because Beat the Frog advertises itself, which is bullshit, as a new act,
Yeah.
gong show.
Yeah. I think you should not be more than 3-4 years experience to be able to do gong shows.
Bollocks.
Yeah.
There are people who go on fucking Beat the Frog who've been going for time and they do it as an ego boost.
Yeah.
And sometimes they get carded, and that is a great night for everyone involved.
Mm.
I don't particularly like Beat the Frog. I think it's just it's gong shows in general, just not for me. So
Yeah.
anyway, so I did that, and then Haley Ellis, who is a fucking another murderer. Haley was hosting. She's one of the hosts of Beat the Frog, like one of the regular. There's like 4 or 5 people who regularly host it.
Yeah.
And Haley was really, really kind. I tagged her in like a story or something.
Mm.
And she messaged me and was just like, I spoke to her after it. She was really nice. And she was like, just show you. And I think I landed like 4 minutes two or something. Which first gig, I'll fucking take that all day.
I said my first ever was Comedy Store. I'd lasted a minute 23.
That's what I mean. Like I took it. And it was not the material, by the way, because I've recently looked back at that material and it is fucking shite. What it was just that fucking energy that just got me through. Didn't get me through, but like got me to that point. And anyway, Haley messaged me and was like, just so you know, you should hit all these open mics, you should speak to these people, you should do
Yeah.
this, you should do that. And she was a fucking I've never actually I don't think I've seen her since, like gigged with her or anything. And I really want to because I want to thank her. I want to be like, I don't think you understand how much that was appreciated because you are legit and you show me, like you told me these things and I really fucking appreciated it. And like she's one of the ones who, if someone says to me, "Oh, I need an actor, who should I book?" She's one of the names I put in the list.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You've
Because
got that list of people are like they're your OGs almost.
yeah, and
Yeah.
we don't know each other. We've got no like connection,
Mm.
but it is just that you were sound as fuck to me,
Mm.
so I know you're a good egg.
Yeah. I
And
know. I
like,
love that.
there's a list of like 10 people. If someone said to me, "I need a headliner, who should I get?"
Yeah.
There's a list of 10 people that I would send them. Like mates who are promoters and shit.
Mm. Oh, 100. Then there's also that list when you see them on the bill, you're like, why the fuck have they booked you?
I've had that conversation.
Yeah.
Like I turned up to a gig a couple of months ago and was like, "Oh, that guy's here is a cool,"
Yeah.
and
I've
like,
been invited to a gig on Friday. Don't know why. Do not know why. But I'm invited to a gig to attend a gig, and they were like, "Oh, you haven't got to pay. You can bring someone. It'd be great just to have you in the room." I was like, "Okay, yeah, calm." And I looked at the lineup. I was like, "Oh, you know what? Oh, there's a couple of killers on there. You know what? Oh, I've had him on. He's I want to get him on." And
yeah,
then I
yeah.
looked at like the lower bit. I was like, "Bro, why the fuck are they on there?
Who the
Like,
fuck is that guy?
why are they on there? Like, like the two pixelated fucking picture." And shit like that. It's
Yeah,
like, oh, you had me. Like, but
I
fuck it,
like.
I'm
Do you
gonna
know what
go. I'm
though?
gonna go watch them. Like,
That's the other thing. Like sometimes they're the acts that can really, really surprise you. They're the
yeah,
acts where you can go and go, "Oh shit, you've been working." Like,
nah, not gonna lie. I've seen the stuff. I've seen the
All right,
stuff
fair.
online, and it's very, like, yeah, okay, I'm not any side of the fence, but it's pissy woke shit. Safe spaces, and can I get applause for men are bastards? Way, it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Can I get applause for women are cunts? Boo! It's like, what fucking double standards? What are we doing here?
Yeah,
Like,
but to be fair, it's not a bad point. But they're the bastards.
oh god, completely agree.
On
But so
average,
I would make it. I would
more
make
women
it
are
much
sound
better.
than men.
Yeah. But I like the thing you said about that woman saying, like, Haley saying, you got to do this, you got to do that, that. I'm starting in Well, I've done the posts for them now, and I'm getting people in now. It's gonna be a 50-part episode. 45 of them are in this country, 5 of them are in Europe, and it's gonna
Sick.
be like getting 3 comedians on from Manchester, and they go through like every single spot you can go to, who the room is, what
Yeah,
they're
that's a
like,
cool idea. Yeah.
and then just do every single like big city in the country.
I'm just having a look now to see what. I bet I've still got it, you know.
So, like, weirdly enough,
Yeah,
like,
I'm sorry. I've just gone back to the messages. So like this is 10th. So this is fuck. I didn't know this. So my first gig was 10th of April 2023.
uh,
Um, well,
mine
that
was
would have been
20,
my
mine was
so
22nd of May, 25,
it'd have actually been the
27th of
9th
May.
of April because I did the so that pro show I put on, or that proper show about the first ever one. I compared it.
How did that go?
I thought it went great. And now, when I look back with the eyes of someone who's done it a couple of years, I know it went shit. And I always want to ask Jack Miller, and I never fucking ask him because I don't want the honest truth. My ego can't take it.
God, I got a question I love asking, and then we'll sort of round this off a little bit. Um, so you compare your night. Okay, let's say I come to Parker's Recreations. I rock up. Yeah. Let's say it's an 8-man bill. I'm third on. Yeah. So
It'll never be a fucking 8-man bill, but yeah, go on.
okay, six-man bill. Yeah, 6-person bill.
If it's a proper show, it'll be four and a compare. But
Okay, so okay,
go on anyway. Go on, go on.
I, you're ruining my Disneyland here, Liam, a little bit. Okay,
All
so
right. I've suddenly put a 10-man bill on because I've gone mental. Go
why
on.
the fuck have you done a 10-man bill and you're trying to run a night? What the fuck, Liam?
Because I'm pathetic and I'm fucking pandering to the elites. Go on.
No, what I'm into. I sometimes think they do it like when they do the bringer ones. They do it just so they get as many people as possible in. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna have 25-minute people. The show's gonna run 3 fucking hours. But okay, so okay, let's play devils here. 8-man bill. I'm third on. There's an act after me. First half. I go on and I don't just bomb. I fucking destroy the room. Like everyone hates me. Do you know what I mean? Everyone hates me. I call everyone's mother a cunt. Everything. I get booed off the stage. As the compare, how do you bring the room back?
Um, I genuinely think you have to reference it. It
Yeah,
ain't nice, but your job is don't be, you don't need to be a cunt about it. Like you don't need to go on and go, oh fuck, he's shit, innit? But you can go on and go, awkward that, wasn't it? Anyway, and then just that awkward that in it, it lets them go, breathe again, and then because look, we all eat shit.
yeah,
There is going to be a gig. I did a gig last night with Reese where looking at it from the outside, you go, "Oh, you got one or two laughs," and it was all I was trying all brand new shit. I wasn't even trying to link it. It was just there's a bit, right? You're getting this bit now. At one point, I pulled the notes out on my phone and just went, just so you know, I all know how fucking tapped I am.
mm,
This is my notes, and I'm screaming up, and I'm going, I don't know what 90% of these words mean
yeah.
because I've wrote down fucking. One of the things I genuinely wrote down, and the bit's starting to come together on it now, actually, is Star Trek people, brackets, good at fingering.
Brilliant. Okay.
Now, yeah, exactly. That's
Love
exactly
it.
what it is. But
Love
can
it.
you imagine reading that?
Yeah.
I
I've
wrote
got it.
that at like 1 in the morning. 3 days later, I've gone back to my notes and gone, fuck was I talking about? And then I put two and two together and gone, oh, they could get two and one, pile them on top of each other. Like, but it
Live
is
long and
fucking,
prosper.
yeah.
By
Well, it
Star
was
Trek.
actually Live Long and Squirt was the finish of it. But
Brilliant. Yeah,
no, it's not.
I'm
Shite.
trying to write a fingering bit at the moment, and
Which is a mad sentence.
It
Think
is, and it's basically about how posh people finger with their pinkies, like working people finger with their thumb, like they do the thumb proper in. And I
yeah,
was like,
I'll do a prop job. Fucking come on,
yeah.
Sam.
And as you get elevated in status in class,
You
you
move
move along
across.
fingers. So like, oh well, wait, two fingers. Oh, that's a threesome. I'm trying to like
Yeah, love a
congeal it
fingering bit.
together.
Do you know who wrote the best fingering bit of all time? Which honestly, this is not where I thought this conversation would end up. But Mickey Flanagan.
Oh,
It's not really.
I was waiting for you to say, well, I was about to come back with Mickey Flanagan's one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I think is. You know what stands society in? Death of fingering. It's
It's like, yeah, daughter's going out. It's her third date. She's a classy girl. She's not going to go all the way. She's just going to get fingered a bit.
oh, I don't want to hear that. Darren, we brought her up all right. It's fucking so good.
But
'Cause it-
he's one of them ones that shows, same with Paul Smith. It took him 12 years to get overnight success.
yeah, because that's the fucking vibe. That's what you've got to do.
Yeah.
Like,
Same with
it's
Jamie. Jamie said he went 8 years of eating shit.
yeah, there's a reason as well, right? There's a fucking reason why they say it's 10 years to become a pro.
Yeah.
It takes 10 years to become a comic. Some people get there before that, cool. Some people get there a little bit after that. Like, what was dead funny, a mate of mine is a Canadian comedian, but he's on the Mancan Liverpool scene and stuff. It's called Jordan Ducharme. And he went full time, literally alongside his 10-year anniversary. And he was like, oh, this is really cool because people said it takes 10 years. It's literally took me 10 years.
Yeah.
And he is I tell you what, that motherfucker's a killer. Like I've seen him fucking obliterate crowds. It's so cool.
See, unfortunately, I've like doing the pod and comedy. I do this full time, and I've only been going 4 months, but I've been quite lucky. I've been able to monetize the pod quite quickly, and I sold my business 3 months ago, so I'm living off that.
Yeah, so it's not really the pod and comedy, is it? It's the proceeds of the business, but
Don't
we'll
take
call
it
it
away
full
from me,
time.
Liam. Don't take it away
We'll
from
call it
me.
full time. No, I'm a full time comic actually. Yeah, it's
Oh,
like me winning the lottery and then going, no, I'm a full time comic.
no, it's my favorite. And Command 2, when he's like, gets them all round, he starts a new news channel. Uh, I worked hard, dedication, sweat and tears, an inheritance of 90 million from my father.
Yeah,
I can now
yeah.
say 10 years later, I am now worth 91
45
million.
million. Yeah.
What an inspiration. What an inspiration.
But do you know what? Like what you'll find is because you're doing it like this. I was talking to someone recently, and because I was saying about like starting a pod and thinking about doing it, and he said what he said was actually really, really fucking. It was Danny Mac again. What he said was actually really
Gobble,
like
gobble, gobble.
a chance. What he said was actually really spot on. What he basically he said like you'll get more out of that hour conversation
Hmm,
with like a mate or with whoever as a comedian and like like for like writing purposes and shit, he was like, you get
yeah,
fucking so much. It's such a good exercise. Even if no fucker listens to it, you'll get so much out of doing it, and you'll get a lot more than driving an hour and a half to fucking Huddersfield
yeah,
to do a 10. That like an unpaid 10 because it's a new material now and all it's a bucket split and all that shit. Like
yeah.
you just get
I,
loads out of it. I think it's a
I'll
really good thing
testify.
to do.
I will testify to that. Like, you got to think, if we break it down, this is episode 108, 109. I've spoken to 109 comedians
Exactly.
in 109 days.
Yeah, and
I've
some of
heard
them have
all
been
their
good.
stories, their best moments on stage. I've sat down with fucking Adam Bloom,
Yeah, that's
who
what I mean when
wrote
I
the
say some of
best
them have been
selling,
good.
who's wrote the best selling, comedy book, comedian's book. I've told them jokes. They've said, work on this, work on that.
Yeah, yeah.
This is just a fucking cheat sheet workshop. Have I used it for nepotism? Also, 1,000,000%.
Well,
Spoke
no,
to
because
people who
it's
run their
not.
own nights.
All you're doing is playing the cards that you've got. If you've got a connection with these comics,
Yeah,
fucking use it to get a gig. I would. Fucking
yeah,
right. Listen, if I get a podcast, you best believe I'm getting fucking gigs off the back of it.
yeah.
Like,
1,000,000%. Like, that's how I'm getting the paid work in Essex now. Because
yeah.
I had a ginger giggle club on. I had Ben on. So we've fucking got on. We smashed it. I mean,
Have you had Ginger J on?
he's fucking big, isn't he?
No.
Ginger J, what
The what?
the cabbie?
No, not that fucking meth. Um, Ginger J, like he does like pen game and all that.
Why is my mind going blank? Ginger J.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I haven't had him on. We'll be answering
Yeah,
for that then.
Jay's got he's in London. He's a funny dude. He's an interesting guy as well. He's had an
Ginger
interesting
J Music.
Ginger J Entertainment. It'll be. I would have thought.
Ginger J Entertainment. Oh,
He's a shadow band. Oh, I hope he is. That's cool.
is he black?
Watch now. Something will have
Is he
happened
a
at
black
night.
dude?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Ginger J.N.
sorry, the ginger bit threw me a little bit there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ginger J.N. He's fucking sick, you know. He's a funny guy. I like Jay. I like Jay.
Ginger J speaks out on viral clips. I mean, people are smashing that at the moment, aren't they? Just watching like fucking clips and they've got their face in the side corner. Like, they're the ones who are fucking killing it right now. Because
Yeah.
they've, I'm not gonna lie, they ain't got to do any new material. Like, they ain't got to do any clips themselves. They just find a video and they review it online.
Yeah.
And then it's considered their own stuff. So they'll get
You know what?
monetized the
Like,
same way.
it's a legit way of doing it, though, isn't it? Like, however you build that following, fucking, but like, I'm fucking wank at it because I'm inconsistent.
Mm.
So, like, I'll put a clip up and then I'll delete it like 4 weeks later because
Yeah.
I look,
How important is the social media side to comedy?
I think it's fucking massive.
Mm.
I honestly think the comedians who have been in it a while, who aren't capitalizing on the fact that they're very funny and very clever and whatever else. I think they're just doing themselves a disservice. I think there are some people now who are building like what's dead good is TV comedy has never been deader.
Yeah, oh, it's gone. It's gone,
It's
in my
done. The
opinion.
only thing that boosts, from what I've heard and stuff, the only thing that actually boosts sales now is Taskmaster.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even into Taskmaster that much.
I don't really watch it. So a guy who's sort of based in Manchester, Phil Ellis,
Yeah,
he's on this series. So I'll watch that because again, I don't really know Phil, but you know, you've got a bit of a connection because he's a
yeah.
man. I think he's from Preston originally, but like he's in the Manx scene and stuff. So I'll probably watch this one, but it's not really. I can't watch a series like that. Like I'll dip into episodes. I might watch one episode of it, and then I'll never watch it for fucking months. But TV comedy now is on its hoop because all them people who controlled this shit,
Mm.
they didn't develop. They
No,
didn't move forward. They didn't see Netflix coming to take their shit. They didn't see HBO is probably the only TV, and obviously in the States it's a lot different. But
yeah.
they got hold of some shit and was like, yeah, we're running with this.
I think they aligned to the wrong side. I mean, like, okay, I'm not the greatest fan of Frankie Boyle, I'll be honest, but I appreciate his art. You
Frankie
know?
Boyle is a fucking whatever you think of that dude,
No,
or
no,
whatever you think of that comedy,
it's
he's
just,
a murderer.
it's just my opinion. I know,
Yeah,
dude, I know he's a murderer. I think, he's a great comedian. He's just not for me, which everyone
yeah, which is valid as
completely
fuck.
like. No, I'm as dark as fucking dark go. Like I am, like, not on myself personally, but my taste is as dark as it comes.
Yeah,
He's not my personal cup of tea, but TV shows and panels, all that stuff. It's almost like it comes with the censorship.
of course it does, and it has to be fair, because if it's available to the masses, because what you got
But
to
the
remember as
internet's
well,
fucking available to the masses.
no, but it is, but you choose to click on that
You choose to.
because if it's a
Mm,
panel show,
my challenge in this, I get where you're coming from, but
so what you got to remember, right? So 8 out of 10 cats does countdown.
yeah,
You know Jimmy Carr's on it.
yeah,
You know John Richardson's on it,
and
and
Rachel
who?
Riley, that's the more important one.
Yeah. And anyone else who's on it, right? What you don't know who is all the guests are.
Yeah, true.
So as a TV show, you're trusting that show to go, I've liked this before, I'm going to like this again. Here's an act.
Hmm.
When you click on someone's special, you know that Shane Gillis is going to make this type of joke, this type of joke, and this type of joke. If you're then offended, that's fucking on you because you've clicked on Shane Gillis's special.
Yeah, true. I guess when I watch these shows, say like I bang out QI all the time.
Yeah.
I will. I don't watch every episode. I go down. I find the people on the panels who I want to watch.
Yeah, but that's because you're a comedy fan.
Yeah, because if Joe Brand is ever on there, I'll watch it. For some reason, I have such a fucking soft spot for Joe Brand.
Oh, she's class. She's one of
She's
the funniest.
such a fucking
Not a
good
soft
comedian.
spot. It's just appreciating she is a fucking bastard of an act.
She's amazing. I know people will
Yeah.
say one thing. Okay, go on. God, we're going fucking long on this one, but the one thing I always like say, like I'm against Rosie Jones.
You're a gate, what, like, what do you mean
I,
a
I,
gangster?
I don't find her funny. I think it's also like elements. Obviously, she's made a min. Unfair to her to put her on that spotlight. Now, that's not me being against disabled comedians. I watch Kill Tony every fucking episode. They have disabled comedians who are killers.
Yeah.
But I feel like our media has like pushed her into the spotlight.
So what I'd say on that is, right, representation is really important.
100%. 100%.
And when it comes to Rosa Jones, she it's the same, it's exactly the same as what you've just said about Frankie Boyle. You still have to appreciate she's been going a long time and you don't stick around in this industry a long time if you are not someone who can fucking handle a crowd.
Yeah, but who did Frankie represent?
No, no, I'm not talking about representation, I'm talking about ability.
Okay.
So when you talk about Roses, you know, like what you said is you opened the Frankie comment with he's just not my
Oh, completely
thing.
subjective. Like all of this is my own opinion.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, but what I mean is like I don't think you can look at Rosie through the lens of oh, she's being pushed because she's a disabled comedian. She's not. She's been pushed, not well, not pushed. She's got into that sort of realm. And I'll be honest, I really like Rosie Jones. I think she's great.
Mm.
But she's got into that realm by doing the same thing that the rest of us would do. She's got the fucking hand she's been dealt, and she's played it.
Yeah, no, I agree on that. I just think there's other disabled comedians who are better.
Yeah, but
Like I
again,
said,
that's
it's all
you think
subjective.
that, but give me one who is also marketable.
Uh, David Eagle,
Never heard of them.
um, Abby Miles. Do you know what? Okay.
Because you've got to be marketable. Like I wouldn't fit going on fucking any of these TV shows, but albeit Rose's recent show, they did actually contact me asking me to apply to be one of the contestants, but I was just like, I'm not who you want. Um, like
That's good
I'm not.
awareness, though.
You are?
That's good awareness.
Yeah, I just know I'm not who they want on there. Like I'm not. My mate Tino Giagotto, he was on there, and we're two very different fucking people.
Mm.
And I truly, truly believe that I know I wouldn't apply for most of these, even when I'm, hopefully in 10 years' time, I'm still going and I've become a fucking solid closer, killing. I'll still be fucking self-aware enough to know that I'm not what the TV shows want
Mm.
because I'm not marketable in that same way. Rosie is what them TV shows want
Mm.
because she's very marketable, she's charming, she also happens to be exceptionally funny.
Mm.
And then she's also got the other things that tick the boxes that need to be ticked. Now, whether we like that them boxes need to be ticked or not, it's irrelevant because it's a fact. They do. And like what the one thing I would say is don't let that take away from the fact that she is funny. Because whether you like her style, whether you think she's great or whatever, you do not get to that number of years in this industry without being someone who can make a crowd laugh.
I guess also it comes from with my point. I probably am coming across, and I probably am a little bit bitter about the TV budgets and the advertisement that it can all get pushed on us.
Yeah, but it does fuck off.
Well, it doesn't because it's made me create this opinion of someone I would have
No,
never
no.
watched, never seen.
So what I mean by it does fuck all is, I mean ticket sales wise, the people who are watching comedy on TV are not the people who are going watching 90% of the time. They're just not. People who sit and watch the fucking BBC, Channel 4,
Yeah.
ITV, they are not ticket buyers.
So how would you describe a ticket buyer?
No, no, that's not my opinion. That's like an actual it's so you can speak to any comedian who's been on TV.
Mm.
It doesn't have a massive so live at the Apollo.
Yeah.
Live at the Apollo is a perfect example for that shit does not sell tickets. I also think that's a bit, I don't know about live. I don't like the idea of comedians being told what they can and what bits they can and can't do.
Yeah.
I think Live at the Apollo was great when like Jack D had it and all them and people could just come and do their sets. And I understand the BBC have to regulate shit. You
Yeah.
can't have someone going on doing a fucking dead bad nonce joke. It ain't gonna fly.
You would fucking love that, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I
Like,
would, but
oh,
it
fucking
just won't
kill me.
work, will it?
But
Someone
these are this,
can't go
but
off.
that's what the people want.
Yeah, they do, but they can get that by going on the YouTube
Yeah, but if it's a national thing for the people, why does it not give the people what it wants?
because it has to. And by the way, I was going to say the YouTube specials. I don't call it the YouTube, but the reason why it has to thing is because you've got to remember. So it's like if you got booked to do a wedding, would you do it?
If I knew them, yeah,
No, no, no. You don't know them. You don't know anyone in that crowd, but they're asking you to do a wedding. Would you do it?
yeah, I would
Why?
for the money.
All right, it's a £10 open spot at a wedding. Do
No,
you know why?
why?
Because how fucking hard is it to make someone who is 12 and someone who's 120 and every other fucker in between all laugh?
Yeah, no, true. It's why I'd never do kids comedy.
Yeah, no, and it's valid, and all these things have got the place for people. Unless you're a fucking Peter Kay, Jason Manford type act, Michael McIntyre, you cannot make a wide demographic of people laugh. And the BBC Live at the Apollo stuff is exactly the same thing. There is such a wide demographic of people. Of late, like the recent people I've seen on there, Dan Tiernan, he was on the Christmas special. He's a man comic. He's a fucking great act. Dan Tiernan did really well. Adam Rowe did really well. But I bet if you ask them, I don't know anyone else. I don't really know Adam, and I sort of know Dan. We just to say hello to sort of thing. But I bet if you ask those people. Has that had a big effect on your ticket sales? Of course it fuck. So I touched it.
Yeah, okay, no, I get. Do you know
I've
what?
heard quite a few people say TV doesn't sell it anymore. The only thing that's selling it is Taskmaster because the people who are watching Taskmaster are like a hybrid.
Cult almost, yeah, like cult following.
No, no, no. So the generation who will stream an act or get them on Instagram or watch their reels or clips or whatever, they're the people who go and buy a ticket. They will come and watch your shit.
Hmm.
And it's that generation who watch Taskmaster. I guarantee you, if you looked at the figures on Taskmaster, I bet 90% of it's streamed.
Oh, that'd be an interesting one. But it's weird what you said about Apollo because I've had Alex Mitchell on. He was
Oh, Alex is great.
fucking sound lad. But I watched his when I watched his stuff on Britain's Got Talent, I was like, yeah, no, yeah, this is good. This is funny. Being a teach, being SNL
Yeah.
TA, like his Twitch, everything like that. And then when I spoke to him, it was like, oh, he's the dirtiest bastard going.
Yeah.
Dirt, filthy fucking comic. Do you know what I mean? Like heavy queer comedy, fucking brilliant comedy. But he could have never done that on Britain's Got Talent.
No, what do you thought? So I actually hosted Alex and I can't remember the one. There was two people who were doing like a joint whip
Okay.
a couple of months
Kai?
ago before Edinburgh.
Well,
Hmm?
Kai was it?
No, 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 it wasn't Kate.
He's sound lad.
Fuck me, who was it? Aaron Wood.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm with you.
Aaron Wood and
Alex, yeah.
Alex both did like their whips, and I like hosted them as a favour to someone, and I was pissing myself because the first thing he said is, "How the fuck am I meant to follow that?" Because I'd been talking about like having fucked an audience member the night before or something, and he was like, "I'm disabled and queer. Let's have a talk about that." It was fucking great, and then he did his work that was. I unfortunately couldn't watch the full thing, but it was really, really, really good, and I think he had a really good Edinburgh as well, which is cool.
I mean, he had a good fringe. I know he's just been down in Brighton. I mean, yeah, he killed. I mean, London's got a lot of gay clubs as well. And I'm not saying he's a gay. Do you know what I mean? Like a gay's comedian. Like, but like, I know you know, one of them ones like a club can sometimes be a home game.
Yeah,
You're gonna absolute smash the granny out of it. He can go
yeah,
to
it's
any
like
single
if
gay
you
club in the
go.
country and fucking kill it.
Well, it's like if you go and watch fucking Smith at Hot Water or
Mm.
Ishan Akbar do Top Secret or like all them people. You got that. That's a home game. That's their gaff. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna fucking roof it.
A minute. Go on, Liam, I'll end it with this one because otherwise, we'll be here for 17 fucking hours. Sometimes I get the people on where we'll just talk non-stop. Do you know what I mean? It's two mates
Yeah.
having a chat, and for both our insanities. Um, okay, we would have done best moment, worst moment. Okay, yeah. What time have you bombed the hardest personally?
Do you know what's work right? So I actually think there's a beauty in bombing.
Jamie Hutchison said the same fucking thing. He loves a bomb.
Yeah, I think I it's not bombing that's my problem. It's mediocre as fuck.
You want it
It's
one
when
way or
you
the other.
it's when you get
Tepid laughs, yeah.
fuck me. Oh, I hate it. It makes me want to fucking pull my. I did a gig in Cockermouth on Saturday, right?
Love the name of that.
And yeah, it's
That
top
writes
end,
itself.
it's in Cumbria, and so I did this gig, and it was John LeBon, who's fucking sick. Sully Sullivan was closing, and my mate
Right.
Louis Morrison, right? And I went on, and as soon as I walked out and saw the crowd, I instantly went, "You're not my people." So it was fine. It was passable. I got a good round of applause. I got a few really good laughs, and I got some fine laughs. That is infinitely more painful to me
Mm.
than because what I hate is someone like John who's only ever seen me once before. Sully's never seen me before. I hate them going, ah, he's an open spot, leave him be.
Yeah.
And I am, and you should. And I did exactly what I said a job is of a middle act. I kept the room at a good level for then Sully to come in and finish it off, but it still killed me that I walked. Because do you know what? If you die on your ass, it's just.
Yeah.
But if there's no way out because people go, oh, good job, man. And it's like, nah, it wasn't though, was it? And all I want to do at that point is go, it fucking wasn't, was it? Because they didn't laugh at that. They should have laughed at that. That's their fucking problem. And then I was talking to Ben Hart about it last night. Ben has got the best fucking anti-death move I have ever seen. It is fucking genius, and he did it last night, right? The room we did last night, it just wasn't flying at all. So you've had Jacob Cohen on, haven't you, recently?
Oh?
Jacob Cohen.
Yeah, oh, yeah, good lad. Yeah, Jacob. Liked
Yeah,
him.
so Jacob's one of my really, really good mates.
Yeah.
And I was dying at the back of the room. And he was like, yeah, I know why Liam's enjoying this because he was eating shit as well. Like we were all just eating shit. And then Ben went on and it was fucking golden. He just kept going, oh, no, see, that's really funny, that. And you should have laughed at that bit. And then the audience started laughing. And he like looked me dead in the eyes while he was on stage and went, just tell them that where they need to laugh, Liam. That's apparently the fucking solution to this problem. And then it was just going.
Love the call out.
It was
Like,
fucking mint. And we were talking about it at the end. He was like, yeah, I do it all the time. He said, if I'm dying, I make them think, oh, fuck no. Should I be laughing at that? Oh, I should. And he just kept going, oh, no, that's a bit more gold wasted on you, whatever. And then, like, it was fucking mint. And I've done something similar in the past where I've gone, honestly, you don't know how funny that was. So that's on you. And then, like, you sit, and if it plays well and if you're charming enough with the crowd, it works perfectly. But,
I know mate who did that the other day, but he also did it in reverse. He was killing it. Then he did a joke, and he went, "You gave that joke more credit than it deserved."
oh, I've done that. I've actually screamed at some. So Jacob said something about me a couple of weeks ago that will stick with me for the rest of my life. He said, I've never known somebody so instantly likable to a crowd when I MC a gig, so instantly likable to a crowd who then spends their entire gig trying to get that crowd to hate him.
Mm.
Because I was emceeing this gig and I just fucking screamed at this guy and just went, you don't fucking patronize me by laughing at that. That was fucking shit and we all knew it. And then like just moved on. And to be fair, that got the laugh
Yeah.
because I just fucking went at this guy. I was like, "You don't fucking patronize. I know that was shit. Fuck you." And then like, oh, it was fucking. But like, so they're the painful ones. The painful
Yeah.
ones where I just go, "Yeah, it's fine." And that's
Yeah.
shit because I shouldn't. Because one thing I think you should always do is really appreciate how fucking lucky we are that people give us money
Mm.
to go and try and make people laugh. Like
It's
this is
it's
some
insane. It's crazy.
this is some
Like,
people's fucking job.
yeah.
That's sick. If this is ever my job, right, and someone catches me being a moany little fucker, which I will be because I'm a miserable cunt. If someone catches me being a proper moany bitch about it,
Mm.
I want them to slap me
Yeah.
because this is gonna fucking come back to haunt me in a few years. When someone just goes fuck off. But
Yeah.
Like I get some really, really cool gigs that's for really good money. I get some gigs that are fucking that like if I think they're going to be shocking, and it's a tenner because it's expenses, and then I get there and I have the fucking best time. And also, if me and Jacob are ever on a gig together, I
You have a
instantly
laugh. Yeah.
yeah
It's
because
the whole package, isn't it?
because there's a lad called Monte, there's Jacob, and there's a lad called Jake Bowen, right? God help anybody the day that us four are on the same gig because no, we don't give a fuck that they're laughing as long as they're laughing.
Yeah.
As long as the other three is laughing, we'll have the best time of our lives. And we're actually going to be doing a compilation show soon.
Nice.
We spoke about it. Yeah, yeah, no, it's not. It's a bad idea.
But the thing is, like, you put on a good show, and if you can have a laugh along the way, then fucking mint.
Someone's, and I'm not going to name them, their idea for the name of the show is the good, the bad, the dad, and the racist. So then everyone gets to guess who the racist
It's
is.
like going up to, like, I've seen these clips where it's like they go up to three girls and like, oh, two of you are beautiful. Then they just
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
off.
Start the argument. Well, it's that thing like if you looked at all four of us, we're all actually quite woke. Like
Yeah.
we're all quite progressive, but if you just looked at us, you'd probably go, "Well, he's probably a racist. He's probably because we
But
all look different."
But the thing is, like, what is progressive now? Like, I couldn't name one. Okay, probably some of my old dad's mates. Like, do you know what I mean? I haven't seen my dad with fucking donkeys. Some of his mates, probably, yeah, they are racist. I don't know anyone now who is racist. Don't
So
give a. I do
I
black
actually,
jokes, trans jokes, Muslim jokes. I don't hate anyone.
well, that's what so progression now. So the next progression isn't acceptance. So it was progression initially was getting from not accepting somebody to being acceptant. I don't think acceptant is now what should be accepted, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. No,
The
I'll tell you
next
what I
step.
am. I'm classist. No, not classist. I'm against people who spit on the floor, who are rude to people.
So this is my point. So the next level of progression is not giving a fuck. Not giving a fuck about who it is, giving a fuck about their actions.
Yeah,
So I don't give a fuck who you are or where you are in the industry or
yeah.
what level you are or what race,
Or in
colour.
life in general. Yeah.
I'm on the fucking flag.
Mm.
I'm on that fucking pride flag. I am fully aware that I look like somebody who stood at the other side of the railings throwing shit at the Pride March.
Mm.
Like I know I look like that and I accept it. I've got a bit of a get out of jail free card and go, I've got colours on that flag, fuck you.
Yeah,
But the flip side of it is, like, I don't give a shit who you are.
yeah,
If you, it's like I said at the start, be sound, don't be a cunt. If you tick those two boxes, we can be mates. We'll have a chat. We'll have a lovely time. If
exactly.
you don't, I'll be a rude cunt and you can fuck off. But that's the next level of being progressive. I think anyway. I think that's the next level of being progressive. Someone who's progressive to me now is someone who truly doesn't have any agenda
Yeah.
or care. But I don't give a fuck. I
Because
will talk
I
to
worried. I worried
everyone.
the other day because episode 109, I haven't had a black woman on yet. But I've reached out, but they haven't got back. But I'm like, shit, will people think this? But then why
Yeah,
do
but
I care what they think?
and that's but you can't control. So there's two schools of thought for it. One is perception is reality. So if that's what people think, that's their reality and there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, I'm never going to change that opinion.
Exactly. And well, you might over time, but some people sort of jump to. So if someone said to you now, I actually think it's really troublesome that you haven't had a woman of colour on,
Hmm.
and then you instantly put 10 people in a row, well, that looks like you've got a problem then.
To be honest, I did that around the episode 70 mark. I went onto the forums. I was like, I've had about probably like one in fives, one in four has been the female. I need to get some more female perspective on. But then I was like, wait, why am I doing this? I reach out to main reason I reach out to some people is because somebody has said to me, "This dude's
Yeah.
funny. This woman's funny." And I'm like, right, okay,
Oh,
look, let
listen,
me chat with it. It's how I
if
got to you. I was like, right, so many people said like, I think it was Kim in particular. Kim's. Are you one of Kim's boys?
no,
Because Kim's
I would.
every single like young man, she's like, oh, he's a sweetheart. Oh, you got to
Oh,
get him
I
in.
fuck.
He's
She better
lovely.
not have. I'm not. I'm a fucking toxic person. I'm sick of people, right?
No, you might be one of her sweethearts.
No, people continuously say I'm a nice guy, and I'm trying to battle that down. I'm not. I'm a bad man. No, like so me and Kim get along well. And like there's fucking loads of comics I could recommend to you. Like Kay Nicholson, Hattie Preston. I love them dearly. They're fucking great. Jack Miller, killer. Jordan Desham, killer. Kyle Legacy, someone you must have on if you haven't had already, by the way.
No, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. When I watch this back, I'll clip this little bit, and I'm gonna tag them all in it. So they all.
Oh,
So I'm gonna. I'm
don't do
no
that.
peer pressure, forcing them.
No, I'm not gonna peer pressure them
No,
people.
I
They
will.
won't give a fuck. What they'll do is go, "Why are you mentioning me, you dickhead?" Now, Legacy's sick, you know.
Yeah.
Legacy's very good. Also, Tasha would be great. She's down south. There'll be loads of people. Like there's fucking loads of
There's
just
so many
sick
killers
comics.
out there now. There's so many,
Yeah,
and
there's
that's the
so
one thing I was shocked
great.
about when I got into comedy. I watched all the shit online, all the live stuff, and I was like, you know what? Oh, the naivety, like, oh, I'm going to apply to fucking comedy store, the biggest one in London. Oh, because they're going to want to hear me. They're going to know. And when I went there, I was like, right, the open, especially doing this pod, speaking to so many comedians, even at open mic level, people are good.
Yeah, mate. There's an act, right? He's called Joe Gertsky, right? Joe's been going fucking a few months, and I saw him. I went to watch Taylor Tomlinson, um, when she was in Manchester, and the couple of days before, Joe had done a set just at an open mic. But you know when you look at someone and go, "Fuck, you're good."
Yeah,
He is so good, and like. I saw him at Taylor's Tomlinson's gig and I was just Tomlinson's I was just chatting to him and I was just like, right, I never usually do this because I will praise people to other people,
yeah,
but I am fucking horrible at praising someone to their face.
yeah.
I can't do it because my internal cringe fucking what are you doing, you weird cunt,
Mm.
goes off.
Gobble gobble.
Yeah, it's that I can't do it. I will there are loads of acts right in Manchester and Liverpool and that who aren't getting their flowers as much as they should.
Mm.
I mentioned some of them today, and there's fucking loads more. But Joe will be dead good on this as well. Really good chatter. Um, and he was one of the ones who I saw recently at a gig
Mm.
and went, "Oh fuck, you're really good."
Mm.
And honestly, there's fucking I could probably ream off 100 names and just be like they'd all be sick at this podcast. Fucking
Yeah.
Will Smith, Key Carson, like they're
I've
just
had it. I've had him.
oh, what kit have
That
you got
guy.
on?
That guy. Yeah. He was the one who
Ah,
taught me that you because he's not a Scouser, even though he lives in Liverpool, and I learned that you've got to be born in Liverpool to be a Scouser.
yeah. Oh no, yeah, like there's a really specific entrance criteria.
Yeah, it's like a road or something, and then like
Yeah. Lads.
yeah. No, because
But
he was
again,
telling me
it's
about his fringe show, Dick and no, was it a butt plug in a box? Like fucking mint. I think
oh
I
yeah, he
still.
did a split as well, didn't he? I think he did a split with Cam Jones.
Yeah, yeah.
Cam's sick as well. Cam's and his partner Natalia is my really good mate.
Yeah, no,
We
Carl was one of my first ones. He was like episode 20 or something.
he's fucking
He
good.
was
Do you know
sound
what as
lad.
well? He's coming on a lot. He's like not coming on because he's always been great, but like he seems to have gone to an extra level recently, and he's doing
Yeah.
so and it dead nice.
Yeah, that's the
Just a
main thing.
lovely,
He's not a
lovely
prick.
person.
He's a nice guy. I'll end it with this one, Liam. Because I think you've now hit the longest episode now.
All right. I
So
don't shut the fuck up. That's on you.
you've gone for the gold now. Right. Someone I always end it the same question. Someone's never done comedy before. They're looking to get into stand up. They come to you, Liam. I need some advice. What advice
Right.
you give? You can't say just do it.
No, it's dead easy. Don't do it because there's enough of us. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Stop. Because you're making it harder for me, and it's not accepted. Because you might come and be better than that, and that ain't right. So you can fuck off. It's
Don't.
toxic. It's full of pedos. Loads of them are racist. Exactly. Loads of them are offensive. They're not going to say your pronouns. That's on them. You just leave the industry. Don't worry about it. No.
I'll end
So
it there. Thank you.
no, I think, like I said, there's no real blueprint. I think there's a massive power in when you've been going a few months, start your own gig, just start doing some shit, and just like turn up at an open mic, be sound. You are going to eat shit. You aren't going to be good for 4 years. And when I say good, I mean good. Like I'm I'm fine. Like I say some funny shit sometimes. That's the best way I've got to categorize myself. Like turn up, be sound. If you happen to get on a bill where there's a pro, fucking watch them. Stick around and watch them because you will only learn. Dead Meat, right? So I did a roast battle at Dead Meat and I did the new act stage. I watched so much comedy while I was there because that was a collection of the country's best and brightest.
Mm,
Like, fuck me. It was insane. The standard was like nothing I have ever seen.
mm.
So you can take your Edinburgh and shove it up your ass because Dead Meat was sick.
Like a tutorial crash course into the pro's mind.
Mate, it was fucking mad. At one point, right? And this was weird because I know, obviously, I know a few of the pros that were on there. So I was talking to Mick Ferrer
Yeah,
because I've done a few and I've like drove into a few gigs and shit, like to get like, I'll drive you for 10 minutes, that type of thing.
the gobble. Yeah.
So I was just chatting to him and fucking Matt Richardson walks up and just introduces himself. He's like, I'm Matt, how are you? And I was like, huh, I know who you are. I didn't like say that. And he was the one at Dead Meat who actually surprised me the most. I'd never seen Matt's actual stand up. I knew him from like, like Big Brother's Bit on the Side and all that shit.
Yeah.
And like TV presenting and radio presenting. Motherfucker's got an edge, Like, he's a fucking that dude is a fucking act. And then like there was just loads of people I was stood talking with because like I'm mates with Hattie and she knows them all, and we were just stood there chatting. You know when you like take yourself out of it and go, I shouldn't be stood here.
Yeah. Why am I in this circle? Like,
And that's what I mean about it being thingy. So I think if you do it, just turn up, be sound, don't be a dickhead, be nice to everybody. If they don't give you a reason to be a dick, and don't listen to all the fucking bollocks people talk, don't listen to the rumors of, oh, he's actually a prick, because find your people.
and also make up your own mind on people.
Exactly, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mate, just draw your own opinions, but find your people as well.
Yeah.
I found my people in comedy. There's a group of us, right, in and around Manchester. There's a group of us who are all dead friendly and stuff, but I've got this core group who I truly trust, and I wouldn't just call them my comedy friends. I call them my friends.
Yeah.
Like they are my people, and like it's the fucking weirdest, like just the weirdest assortment of people you've ever seen in your life. That's the best thing about comedy, by the way. You fucking meet a group of people who there is zero chance you would have talked to outside of comedy,
Yeah.
and then you meet some of your best mates doing this shit.
Mm.
Like Jake Bowen, Jacob, and Monte are fucking imbeciles, but I fucking love them dearly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Natalia Schwartz, trust that woman like nothing else. And like, there's fucking loads of us. Like, there's a group of us. Fucking Tino Giagotta, Alessio Esposito. There's fucking loads of us, right? Love them all dearly. Kim and all them. But like, meet your actual fucking core group. Jake's one of my best mates now. He shouldn't be. He's a fucking goth mosher. Like, we shouldn't be friends.
Yeah.
He
On
goes,
paper, this is ridiculous, but
yeah, but he's one of the nicest men on the planet, and I love him like dearly. And same with Monty and Jake, like, and Reese. I mean,
I got a soft spot for Reese. Got to be
mate,
honest.
me and Reese are such good mates, and
Yeah.
this is why I'm so glad that we're doing Parkers and Punchlines. I didn't name it, Reese did, but we'll roll with it. Uh, I don't think you can name a comedy night well either.
No. Well, I'm contemplating doing this one. Sit down for stand up in doing it as like a couple of putting it in a couple of venues.
What, I'm just getting a load of wheelchair-based comics on.
1,000,000%.
Yeah, yeah. Sam Jean,
Yeah.
Beck. Oh, fuck me, get Beck on this.
But I was saying, sit down for stand up. That could still be, applicable because they are
Yeah,
sitting down
yeah.
to watch stand up.
Yeah, you sit down to come and watch
I'm
the
dead
stand-up.
proud of this name.
No, I think listen.
I thought of the name before I thought of doing a podcast.
Listen, Beck's just popped into my head, and before we say anything else, right? Beck does really well on socials. He's got a good following. He's got but that motherfucker is funny.
Hmm.
Like he is a bastard of an act.
Hmm.
Outside of his social media and doing his videos and all that shit, get Beck on this. You will fucking love him.
So go talk. Oh, actually, I want to. I know I said I'm going to end it there. Fuck it. Running a night.
Hmm.
So when you sort of start a night, I know this. I'll probably go to talk to someone down south more than up north. Like, would you say start off like because I can reach out to enough places. Start off with doing it as like an open mic, or start off with as a paid.
Probably in the middle of that. Well, it depends. Like if it's a venue, right, that's got a really good group of regulars who are sound as like if you go drinking somewhere
Yeah.
and there's there's always, through the week, the same 50 people go through. They'll get loads of people coming through, but the
Yeah,
same 50 at one point in that week will be in that boozer. Then you've got 50 people there who are going to see that poster at least once a week.
mm,
If you fucking market that for 2 months, then you can put a full bill on.
yeah,
Sick. If not, just do a fucking bucket split. Like,
yeah.
pay.
Because the things that in down south, people don't get paid for spots, so I don't want to take the piss either.
No,
But
so this is what I mean about bucket split though. So what I would do, like, say, I don't know what the fees are like down your way. I
I mean,
imagine
the
shite.
one I've been invited to on Friday, I think it's £15 a ticket, and they're not names.
Yeah, no, I mean fees for acts.
Okay, probably like £10 for a 10 if you're lucky.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Nah,
But
London's shit, man.
the one I do in Essex is relatively new, but like he's only been going for like a couple months. I'm doing a 15 for him, and he's like, I could probably give you 25 quid. But he's a mate, so I'm like, I was like, look, but you ain't got to pay me.
Yeah, and there are them gigs up here,
Yeah,
but they're the gigs that are like free entry or whatever, and there's a
yeah,
small,
no. I think it's £10 a ticket.
or like it's an open, if it's an open spot. So if it's a new act who's just getting the first time, you will probably get that. It's an expenses gig, so you'll get like a tenner,
Yeah.
25 quid, whatever.
Oh, and a
And they're
drink.
fine. But if it's on a full bill and you're charging good ticket money,
Mm,
because the other thing is the way the industry is going now, the fee is heavily leaning towards the closer. It's going very American
mm.
because that person is. If you're gonna pay 500 quid, you can get someone who's got TV credits. You'll probably sell a few tickets off the back of them, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just do it somewhere in between. Like, there's nothing wrong. It don't. I wouldn't ever do it as an open mic
Mm.
because you don't know who you get. You can't control who's coming through the door.
Yeah.
But we call what a lot of people call it up here is new act, new material night.
Yeah. Whips.
You can still charge a bit for tickets, but charge a lower ticket fee and just split it between the acts.
Yeah.
Or do that, but do pay someone as a headliner.
Mm. But then, do you think like you should do it as like like 6, 7 people, or just get like because in London you got to suck a dick to get more than 5 minutes. So I think it'd be cool to like offer like. But also, I want to do it where I only bring on people who have been on the show.
Yeah, do it. Do that and
I
do
think that's a
six
great
tens.
niche.
Do six tens.
Yeah, six
Why
and they
not?
have to
Like,
be on. They have to have done an episode of this to come onto it.
yeah, they have to have done an episode of the pod, but also, know that they know what they're doing. Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, I spoke to some people on here, and it's like, oh, raw, like, okay, yeah, like, we're not gonna gel like as your comedic bit. But there's some people that have had on there, and it's like, how the fuck are you not 10 times bigger?
yeah, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It
Mm.
is fucking weird because I've met some people and been like, how the fuck are you not touring?
Yeah,
And some people just don't want to.
yeah.
Some people are just happy, and do you know what I would be? Because I heard someone talking about this recently, and they were saying like a lot of people now. It was on a podcast. It was on another one. It's called Another One podcast.
I know, yeah.
Rob Thomas and Simon wasn't it, right? And they were talking about it, and I think Rob said a lot of people now aren't coming into comedy to get on the circuit. They're coming in to get away from the circuit already and do something else. Whereas and he was like, not many people now want to come in and be on the circuit. Being on the circuit is my fucking dream.
It's a lot of okay. I'll be honest, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, but I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, like, let me say now, across all platforms, I'm on about 12 different platforms. These are averaging around 12 to 1,500 downloads an episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how many people are watching it. So I've got, obviously, most will probably be the same, 1,500 people watching me a day. Or I can go to the circuit and have 8 people watching me on an open
Yeah,
mic.
and like there's nothing wrong with this being there. It's not that there's something wrong with getting into it to get off and do something else and boost yourself elsewhere. There's
But I
nothing.
prefer doing this.
Yeah,
But I feel like
exactly.
I feel like I have to go do stand up also because otherwise I'm just gonna look like a fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, which is fine. But my thing is, like, my opinion of it is I love the circuit.
Mm.
I love the idea. It's fucking, I should hate it. I had to drive 2 hours to Cockermouth the other day
Gobble gobble,
to do a 10. Well, I didn't even drive actually. Louis drove me, but like
gobble gobble.
I would, I would usually have to drive.
Mm.
So that 2 hour drive there, if someone said to me, you're going to have to drive 2 hours to go in the office, they get told to go fuck themselves.
Yeah. Also, can you quickly come to the office for 2 hours or 10 minutes, please, mate?
Yeah, exactly. Drive 2 hours, do 10 minutes and fuck off 2 hours back. I go, get fucked, you daft cunt.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I fucking love this shit. I can't describe how much I adore comedy. I
Do a
love it.
podcast then.
No, what I am doing. We
You got
we
your
are.
boys. Like that's that fucking killer idea.
Yeah. Well, there is something in sort of like in the pipeline at the moment that we need to sort it out and agree it. But we are going to do that. But what I mean is, my goal will always be on the circuit.
So let me change that. Don't do a podcast. It's saturated. It's full of nonsense. It's full of gays. Don't do it. You know.
It's full of nonsense. It's
Yeah.
full of gays. It's
So
on
I said, hang on.
vile
Keep to
comments.
your open circuit. You know.
Do you know what? Like, it's mad as well because I've seen some podcasts that were great that didn't carry on, and it's such a shame. Like, Hattie and Kay did one called Bit Much Babe. It was fucking mint. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
And to be fair, theirs wasn't. I don't think theirs was viewership why it couldn't go on. Like Hattie was going off to have a baby who Hattie's had the baby and the baby's really healthy and they're
Yeah.
both Hattie, by the way. I've never met someone who is quite clearly needing to be should have been a mum. She's fucking glowing with this little and it's great.
Oh.
Like it's lovely. And they had a podcast that I thought was fucking sick and it was different because it was a comedy podcast by two women, which is not the norm.
Mm. Lou Conran does one of them, doesn't she?
I'm not sure, but that's what I mean. Like
Uh,
it's a rarity, isn't it? Really, it's
yeah.
not like
I
fuck
mean, they're,
me.
they're, they're two like women in their 50s.
You can't walk down the street before falling over a fucking male comedian who has a podcast.
Yeah. No.
Are
Very
you
true.
white, male, and straight? Get a podcast.
Yeah. I think Barry Ferns did he did a skit on it, and it was like, oh, you see all this there's like asbestos in a room. It's like, oh, you see what you got here? You got podcasters in the wall. Opens the wall and it's two guys sitting there doing a podcast. Like,
Well, I'm
yeah,
saying it like, but
it's
to be
true.
fair, it's only like stand up. Like you can fucking. Someone said the other week on some. I heard some interview and I heard someone go, "Yeah, Liverpool is loads of comedians." And he goes, "Yeah, it's like London and rats in it. You're never more than 5 meters away from a comedian in Liverpool." And it's the same in Manchester. There's
Yeah,
fucking loads of them.
it's true. But with podcasts, I don't. There is a lot, but a lot of people do drop out. Like I think it's mad that I've been going. Well, on this one will be 109 days. I'm already in the top 20% of podcasts in the world. To me, that is fucking mind blowing.
But if you last more than 2 episodes,
Them stats are, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I think it's if
it's
you've done
mad,
more
isn't
than
it?
2 episodes, you're considered part of the stat.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah,
But that shows how many people crash out of them as well, I suppose.
true. I mean, yeah, people like I think it's only like 5% of them actually get to 100 episodes or something like that. Or
Oh yeah, because it's a fucking lot of work as well.
it is
Like,
like
like for you, you've got the benefit of doing it over Zoom, and you don't have to rent studio space and all that shit that comes with it. That's a really cool part of it because
yeah,
that's something that no one needs. Because
yeah,
like the lads who do shits and giggles,
yeah. Good, great pod.
fucking sick podcast. But so shits and gigs, have a word. Hot Water's Green Room, all them have got a fuck about editing. They've got studio space, another
Yeah,
one, which is the best name, another one in it, because it is acknowledging what that is. Like all them people have got studio space. They've got to do editing. They've got to get people into. Oh, fucking Dead Men Talking. That's another one. They've got their own studio. Like it's fucking mad. And do you know what? I bet for you, like the day you get to do that will be fucking brilliant.
oh, that will be the next moment. That's the moment because I am like I was saying. I'm like I will never take this away from myself, and I will give myself a pat on the back. List. I am working about 14 hours a day
Yeah, it's sick.
for the last 109 days.
But you
Okay,
love
that's a
it.
lie. I now have Saturdays off. I now do not go on the computer on Saturdays. I have to have a day off. But
Fair.
I'm doing it, video editing, promoting, finding people, all that. The money I'm going to start spending is not to go into my pocket. It's to get the video editor,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then that it all goes back. So it must be like it must feel so good then to do a pod where you have your video editors, you have your room and stuff like that. Because then it's like, right, I've then made
Yeah,
it.
but
It's a
like those
process.
people, those people went through exactly what you're going through
Oh
now.
yeah, I'm
They
the
had to
equivalent
get to
of
that.
open mic on pod right now.
Yeah, but that's cool because you've got so all those people. So like your Haverwords and your Shits and Gigs and all them, they had to sort of pave the way a little bit, like Rogan
Yeah.
and all them. They had to sort of figure it out. At least you've got an idea of where to route it, and that's cool as fuck for you
Well,
because
they've laid down the pavement.
yeah, and that's sick though. That's
Yeah.
really good for you. It's like comedy, isn't it? Like you look at some of these old timers and go, fuck me, you had to do working men's clubs
Mm.
where people still refuse not to fucking play snooker while you were on and all that shit.
See, oh no, I challenge that comparison because from a lot of the comedians I've spoke to who started in the 90s, they said it was a lot easier. It was like,
Oh,
it's like your mum
so
would say,
yeah,
oh, you leave school, you walk down the road, you get a job at the local bank.
yeah. So
Like, that
that
ain't
stuff,
fucking
yeah.
happening anymore.
But what I mean is, they had to like different challenges in it. They had to come
Yeah.
across different shit because like if you were a fucking scouse or mank comedian, it's a challenge to go to London and do your bit
Mm.
because
Well, do you think it's easier to go up north to do comedy as a southerner, or is it easier to come south to do comedy as a northerner?
yeah, but we're dead good.
There are
So
killers in London, but we're doing stereotypes.
what I would say is there are killers in London, but if we're going per capita,
We're going toe to toe, yeah.
your asses are fucked.
Okay, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, your
Yeah, I'm not
but
burning my own flag here. I've said it many times on this pod. North is where the comedy is at.
yeah, and it's because of all the people that have fucking slogged it and roofed it and created these spaces. Because the problem you got in London, it's actually not fair on you guys, really. Is there aren't that many. There are a load of spots and a load of places, but there aren't that many good spaces.
That's why I want to try and change that. I like
Yeah,
there are once you're at a level.
yeah, and
You know what I
also
mean?
there's more areas. That's the other thing.
What?
There's a lot more people, like literal people in that area. So therefore, there are going to be a lot more open micers. There are going to be like there's loads in Liverpool and Manchester, and they're smaller areas, like in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah,
But the flip side of it is down south, we're all fighting for spots up here, but you all must be fucking. You've got to do like I just wouldn't do a bringer. So I know in
I
London,
don't. I
I
don't
would
know.
struggle to continue to do comedy because I go, nah, fuck you, I ain't doing that.
No, there are spaces and there are some rooms that are doing all right, but they're all just other comedians. You're one of 14 people,
Yeah, yeah,
and
exactly, yeah. And like
that's why I don't do London. That's why I go over to Essex and gig
that's
there.
what. So there's two clubs in the Northwest at the moment who I think, like proper clubs, who I think are a different level to the rest.
Hot
So,
water.
oh yeah, obviously, like that is. Have you been?
No, I'm not gigged. What I'm doing next year, I'm taking a couple of months out. That's why I like to get. I think every month I like to push myself another week ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
So come in February or something, I'll have like 60 or something in the bank episodes,
Mate,
and then I'm gonna
honestly,
buy a van, put a mattress in the back, and nomad it for 2 months up north.
I would. So when you drop me a line when you come up, like I'll show you some gigs and stuff. But I can't sort you a gig there, obviously. Message them, get a new app like the Sunday spot booked in.
Mm,
You will walk into that venue and go, "Oh shit, this is a different gravy."
mm. Well, that's what I'm hoping. Like
They've got
because
four
I'm still in
theatres.
touch with Jamie. I'm still speaking to him.
Yeah,
Am I gonna use nepotism? 1 million
yeah.
fucking
Oh,
percent.
so get Jamie to get Tony to put you on Tony Carroll and Friends. That is a sick show at Hot Water.
Yeah.
So they've got four theatres, podcast studio. I think fucking three different types of bar, loads. They've got a whiskey bar, a little chill bar
Oh, I'm a
upstairs.
whiskey drinker, so
You'll
and
there
I
is
love a single malt.
there is everything. I walked in right, and it's quite a rare whiskey. It's super expensive. I was like, "Oh, have you got any Aberfelder?" And the guy, he's a proper whiskey sommelier. So his fucking eyes lit up and was like, "I've been waiting to open it," and fucking like ran to the thing. And it's cool as shit as well. The other thing is all the food as well. Fuck me, the food is incredible.
Yeah, I tell you, my favorite one. Weirdly enough, like my ex business partner, um, as like we were really like nice, he treated himself to a Johnny Walker Blue, and I bought him a Johnny Walker Blue the same day, just out of complete fucking
Yeah, yeah,
coincidence. So we went back to his. We smoked a couple of joints and we polished off 2 bottles of Johnny Walker Blue in the night.
yeah. I
And you're
love it.
talking what like 380 quid's worth of whiskey.
Yeah.
I
Well,
just absolutely caned it. It was like juice.
I absolutely like that Aberfelder is, I
Mm.
think it's about 170 quid a bottle.
Yeah,
Like it's 20 quid a shot. It's fucking, but it is
yeah.
perfection.
That's what my favourite. I think Glen Moray is the best poor man single malt.
Yeah. It's like the accessible one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I only ever tried Aberfelder because I got given two bottles, the 21 year and the 15.
Mm.
I have never tasted anything. It's the smoothest, most
No,
beautiful,
no burn, not malty at all. Like
perfect.
a single malt space side, fucking love it. Right.
Yeah. You know it's good when it's got the nonce seal of approval, like by royal appointment.
Yeah.
Because to be fair to them, they might fuck kids, but they know a good whiskey, so it swings and roundabouts, doesn't it?
'Cause
They,
I've got some of the bottles that think they're still in there. I'll polish through them, but that's still some of the ones from my pub, like the leftover Krakens and stuff
but
like
yeah,
that.
oh, sorry, the second club as well. So the second club is Creatures, right?
Yeah, okay. Well,
It's run by Evan. I can't remember his surname. It's run by Evan and Kieran Lawless.
yeah,
So they have got this like indie fucking we're gonna be the new guys thing going on, and like it's been going for years. Don't get me wrong, but it's gone this year. It's gone to another level,
yeah.
and it seats. I think it maxes out at like 150,
Right.
but you can make it so that all the none of the chairs are fixed, so it can be made to feel full at fucking 20.
Yeah,
Like it's really good the way they've got it. The room is sick. That there are spots you can get on like Laugh Therapy, which is their early show. You can get on it dead easy to come in and try new shit in front of an audience, which is fucking great. If you're a comic, Evan he's got no problem with you just dropping in and watching. Like don't feel like you need to pay for the show or anything like that. It's just like, and Hot Water's very much the same to be fair to him. But like you could just rock up and be like, nah, I'm coming watching, and they're
just a
like,
sound lad, just a nice normal don.
like honestly, what they've got going on there, if they continue and keep growing at the rate they're growing, I wouldn't want to be the frog. Like,
Why did your opinion? Why did Comedy Store shut?
it's not, it's still going. But it's so basically what happened is, from what I know, I don't know, no, but from what I've been told, so the venue they had in Manchester, it's in one of the arches on something called Deansgate Locks, right?
Yeah,
It's like proper arches, but it's massive. And there was something about the upkeep and like the venue, it just wasn't conducive to.
wasn't feasible anymore. Yeah,
Yeah, but the room is, oh God, I wish I could have that room. It's fucking mint. But they do still put gigs on, but it's like satellite gigs. So they have a place, Beer Keller in the Printworks, and a place called Freight Island, which is like this massive sort of venue that's got all sorts of shit going on. Um, so they do still operate in Manchester, but like, the Frog is like, so the Frog is just pro bills. Like
yeah.
it's just pro bills, which is great. Like obviously there's a place for it, but there's just something about the way. And to be fair, I think the Frog and Creatures work closer together. Like so, like if someone's on the Frog, their Creatures will book them, and all that type of thing.
They
So they
work
work.
hand. Yeah, they don't step on each other's toes.
No,
Like,
no, there's no
yeah.
toe stepping around like that, and I think that's the right way to do it. I think,
Well, funny, like, when I lived in Malaysia, um, there was when I was in KL, Kuala Lumpur, I lived out there for 2 years. There was the stripper clubs called Shan Kat, and all the right was owned by the Malaysian mafia, and all the left side was owned by the triads. Now, these guys fucking hate each other, but they live in harmony down this road
yeah,
because
yeah.
they're all making so much fucking money.
Well, I think that's. I don't know enough about it to be able to speak on it properly, but I reckon that's how that's working
Yeah,
because there's obviously no beef between them.
yeah. Why ruin a good thing? Like,
Yeah, and I think that's great. I think it's healthy for the industry as well. It's super good for comedy
yeah.
because we need more spaces, but we need more professional spaces.
One thing I do think if interest, like, because the money hasn't gone up since the 90s,
No.
is that because there's so many comedians that people are like, well, I don't have to charge more because I can just get someone else. There's so many
Yeah,
names now.
I think it
Is it
probably
going
is.
to be a race to the bottom?
Well, you say the money hasn't gone up, but it is changing slowly. So, like,
But is that
I've
more
got
ethical than having to?
no. I think it's an understanding of the way the wind's blowing. So,
No, so
like,
once again, ethical because a businessman will say, I don't need to charge more. I can make more pocket.
No, no, I
Fuck it.
don't.
The
I
ethic
don't.
side of it is saying, well, look, I will give you more because of times.
There are still people who are cheeky cunts
Mm.
who pay fuck all for fuck all.
Yeah.
But what I think is really clever is it's what I mentioned before. It's flipping now. So like you'll notice now more people are on tour now than ever.
Mm.
Like there's an insane amount of comics who are on tour who
Yeah.
10 years ago wouldn't have had a sniff
Yeah.
because they've built like that social media platform. They've built their
Oh,
own.
the followings, yeah, comes first.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter how good they are. If they got the following, they can bang tickets
exactly.
out.
So as that now progresses and more people do that, what will start happening is gigs I think anyway, I might be wrong. I've heard people, this isn't my own sort of formed opinion, by the way. I've heard other people say it and like I agree with it.
Liam's direct quote is,
Yeah.
got
What I
it written on
reckon
the wall behind him.
you'll start like seeing now, or you have started seeing now, need to book somebody for this show, it's 500 quid, must have TV credits or a following.
Yeah.
So like the more people who do that, the more it will naturally put the headliner fees up, but you will probably see a direct correlation in openers and middles going like that. Because the money has to be balanced somehow.
Yeah.
And then it becomes more like America, because that's what they do, isn't it? Like you get
Yeah.
paid fuck all until you are the main don and you're getting 4 grand to be in there.
Yeah.
Like people like fucking Bert Kreischer and Sakura and that. There's a reason they were earning serious money before they even fucking started podcasting and
Bert
becoming.
Crush, he has ridden that Russian story all the way to the fucking bank.
Yeah.
And fair play, fair play. Like I'm not
Yeah,
shitting on that.
hopefully.
Like, shit on people who need to be shitted on, like that Gong Show MC. But I will always give credit to killers.
Yeah, it's right. Like, listen, if you're out here doing your shit and you like, there's a comedian right up here who's done a similar thing, not read a story, but like done a similar thing. It's called Dom Hatton Woods,
Mm,
and he's got himself a bit of following, and he's gone on like a little bit of a tour recently, and
mm.
he does like an because the and friends shows are becoming a thing, and that's what it is. So you'll see like
Little
such
split bill.
and friends,
Yeah.
and it's a split bill, and they do like 40 minutes, and they have the mates, and Don's done.
Someone just did one of them recently. He does a lot of skits online. He's got curly hair. I can't remember his name.
Carl Porter? Oh no, Carl's not got kill, yeah. Carl has recently done one. So
And
Carl's the guy who went viral doing a slow-mo,
I
like a
don't know.
football
I don't know, but
celebration.
with this guy, it's quite funny because he did it that and friends, and then he was also looking for comedians.
Oh, I saw a video of him. He
And
turned
I
he
thought that's
turned up
so fucking cringe. Like, oh, and friends. Does anyone want to come be my friend?
well, the and friends thing, it's mad in it because it's like what it should be is, and some comedians who I also respect.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it should be because that's what it fucking is. Like some of them aren't. Like I think Adam Rose put in and friends
No, he's
shows.
not Adam. I
That
think Adam Rowe knows him. He's in that collective group. You know, what's her name? Crystal something. Who's quite fit. That that they makes you know like the guys who now do the golf. Hutchinson brothers. Can't
Oh
remember.
yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you mean. The
Yeah.
golf.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I've also got friends. I mean, I've done that before on stage. First time I ever compared, I brought this guy on, and I was like really hyping. I was like, oh, great comedian. He's also a really good friend of mine. Fucking killing it. Please bring to the stage. I forgot his name.
I'm so bad at forgetting names.
But I've just said he's a good mate of mine.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
great friend, great comedian.
So
You'll
I
know
like to
him.
have a
Forgot his
I,
name.
I have a stock way of introducing people, and I'm similar. I'm like, oh, fucking really good egg. You're gonna love him. Fuck me, what's that name? And every now and then I play it off as if I've joke, as if it's a joke.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Are you a handshaker? Do you always like shake
Fist
no
bump.
fist? Okay, I'm a handshaker.
Well, that many people fist bump now. I and then it's
Yeah,
awkward.
you've lost it before you even said a word.
Yeah. So
Like,
I clench my fist before I've even put the mic down. And I'm
okay.
like in the stand and I'm leading with a fist. Because it's like, you should know, you can see my fucking hand out there.
You walk up there, Black Lives Matter before this coming your way. It's coming your
Take a
way.
knee
Like,
just before I leave the stage.
God, Liam, bro, I think we'll end it there, man.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely mint sound. Cheers for coming on, man.
Thank you, brother.
Right, guys, cheers for watching. All right.